Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Battleground Games Live. Hi there.
Hello.
And welcome to the loft upstairs at Battleground Games in Abington. I am Andrew and with me I have Travis.
Hello.
Who's joined us on Battleground Games Live before. It's excellent to have you with us again, Travis.
Glad to be back.
And we have Amanda.
Hello.
And we're going to be playing Unearth, which is a fairly new game. I think it came out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, very new.
Yeah, it's one that Amanda and I had been talking about on the Battleground Games on the stream, both on the stream and on the podcast, because Brotherwise Games, the makers of Unearth, made Boss Monster,
Yep.
which is one of our favorite games from PAX. It's one of those games that we've played a great deal at PAX, and it was a ton of fun. About, I want to say 3 years ago,
Yeah, 3 or 4.
we went to PAX with a ton of copies of it because it's a perfect PAX game. It's portable.
Yeah.
It's, easy to understand. It was a lot of fun just to look at the pieces because it has great art.
It can play relatively quickly.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
And we sold out on day one.
Yeah.
We had everybody on the Battleground demo team had practiced this game and was ready to sell it. And we sold out on day one. That was a thing.
Yeah, we had people who had gone specifically to play Boss Monster the entire time, and we had brought a lot of copies. We came pretty deep in Boss Monster at that point. Gone. So
when we heard that Brotherwise was coming out with a new game,
we thought,
and we saw some of the conceptual art design for it,
yeah,
we were like, oh, this is gorgeous, and we have to try it. We cannot wait for it to come out. And it finally came out, and now we get to play it on the stream.
Yep.
So there are a lot of moving pieces to this game. Obviously, the art style is one of the things that appeals to us. If you look at, everything's got this sort of isometric look to it, this sort of Art Deco. It's not really a video game look, but what's the game you have on your iPhone that's Monument Valley?
Monument Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely got a very Monument
Valley
Valley look to it.
Isometric look. It reminds me of Marble Madness.
And it's got
I used to play because I'm old.
a sort of jewel tony color scheme that I really enjoy. I think is really pretty.
So what we are going to be doing is we're going to be unearthing ruins, claiming them for ourselves in order to gain victory points. So the very core basic mechanic of the entire game is we have a set of dice. Each of us has 3d6, 1d8, and 1d4 that we can roll. And we roll those dice and use the results on these cards as bids to win the cards, to earn the victory points that are listed in the corners of the cards. That's the very core, most basic thing. And then there's all these other mechanics that get added on to that.
There are these ruins, there are these monuments that you can build to get. They each have a set of different stone types that you would use in order to claim them. And the stones are these little tokens on the ruins. And you gain those by rolling a 1, 2, or 3.
Yep.
And claiming a block off of a card that you've already got a claim on. I think you have to have a die on it in order to.
I am not certain about that. Hang on. I think it's any time that you roll a 1, 2, or 3 and put your die on a card.
I could have sworn I saw the word claim in there somewhere. Or maybe it's the one that you, because before you roll, you have to you have to announce which one you're rolling for.
Yes.
So I think it's that you can take a block off the one you're rolling for.
If you roll a 1, 2, or 3.
If you roll a 1, 2, or 3.
Yes.
Which is sort of a consolation because you're probably not going to win a bid for that card with a 1, 2, or a 3.
But you can use the stones to build the wonders. We've got greater wonders, we've got lesser wonders, or
Greater wonders, lesser wonders, and named wonders.
Yeah. And you'll see how that works. Hopefully you'll be able to see on our play area here. And hopefully Travis isn't going to run out of space. There's a limited play area to build with the stones. But basically you build little circles with the stones, and once you've completed a circle, you can claim something from the wonders. We also have cards in our hand that do things. So we have these nifty little tiny cards, Fantasy Flight size
Delving cards.
Yes, that allow us to do certain things. And you can get more of those if you fail to win one of the point cards. So it's sort of a rubber band mechanic, I think.
Yep.
Like if you're falling behind in points, you get more stuff in your hand, which gives you more ability to get points. So that's clever.
There's a lot of moving pieces in
but-
this game,
and I
just
think
in
that's
terms
pretty
of
much
there's
everything.
a lot of little things going on all at once. So I think best bet is for us to just start.
I agree.
Learn
Let's
as we go.
dive in. As always, if anybody's watching, hop into the chat. We do have our chat up so that we can see what's going on, and Amanda is our chat mod.
Yep.
If you see Merriman Lion in the chat, that's her.
me.
If you see Thanatos in the chat, that's me. But I'm not chatting because my computer is way out of reach.
Though we do have the chat up above us,
That's what I was saying.
so we actually get to see it as a
Yay,
group instead
as long
of
as my
just me
computer
looking
doesn't
down at
lose
my computer.
Connection.
Fingers crossed.
Shall we roll to see who goes first?
Sure. What
Let's do a D4.
D4?
Or D. Well, there's three of us.
Yeah.
Let's do a D4.
Matter?
Or D6. Okay,
D6.
D6.
I'm not going first.
Travis and I tied.
Reroll.
5. I'm first. Okay. So turn order. 1. Play any number of Delver cards. I'm not going to use a Delver card at this time. After playing Delver cards, check to see if any ruins have been claimed. Do cards modifying the dice? No. And then excavation phase. I choose one of these 5 cards here that I am going to attempt to place a die on. And looking at the wonders that are out there, I'm going to go for this 13.1 and roll a d4. So I roll my d4, and I get a 2. You can't see that because it's a d4, but that was a 2. So I put my 2 over here, and it was a 1, 2, or 3, so I get to choose one of the stones. I'm going to take this blue stone, and I put it here. Doesn't really matter where I put it, but you'll see as we get more stones that becomes relevant. And then that ruin has not been claimed, so play passes to Amanda.
Okay. I am also going to roll my d4.
Okay?
And I am going to try and roll for this 11 point over here. That is a 1. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to take this yellow.
Travis.
And, yep, nothing is claimed, so it goes to Travis.
All right, I'm going to use my D8, and I'm going to go towards the purple ruin here.
Okay.
Just going to try and lay a nice heavy claim on it. Oh wait, we were using the box, weren't we?
Well, I mean,
That's
that's
okay.
fine. It was a 6.
It was a 6.
Yeah.
So there we go. It's
6,
8.
7, 8,
Yep.
and it's a 13.
So it hasn't triggered
that's
yet, but
not bad. Okay.
Hey,
I
Steve.
think, Steve is
Good
watching.
to see you.
Hey.
Sorry you couldn't join us
Yeah,
today.
I'm sorry. We were going to have someone, and now that someone is not here, but maybe showing up late. But we also have the chat above, so we can see it. We can all see what you're saying instead of just me.
Steve, have you gotten a chance to try out Unearth? I don't know if you've had a chance to try it, but it's definitely interesting. All right, so I think Travis is getting this 13. So I think I'm going to wait and not try and get that.
So you haven't played it yet? That's it.
You'll get
Neither
it quickly.
have we.
Yeah.
It looks like it has a lot of moving parts, but I think once we get it going, it's going to be a little easier.
I'm going to roll a d6
Sorry,
for this 11
we will
point
get you down
ruin
here,
over here.
and play it with you at some point.
Yeah.
Or we'll head to Norton and play
That's a
it with you
2.
there.
I'm going to put a 2 here and
Oh,
claim
9.
this other one. Oh, 9, yeah, on a d6. All right, so I put my second stone in, and I've linked it to this stone, and I pass to Amanda.
All right. I'm going to play a card that
Okay.
says I may choose where to place my excavation roll after I roll.
Do you want to put it on screen so that
Sure.
people can see the art? The Delver cards have these cute little Delvers here.
They're
These
adorable.
these are the guys who are searching in the ruins and trying to get these pieces. Definitely,
so yeah.
one thing that Brotherwise does very, very well is the art
Yeah.
on their games. It's astonishing.
And I like, if you look, their lanterns are the shapes of the dice.
Oh, I hadn't picked that up.
So there's a little
There's a
diamond
six-sider,
lantern,
yeah.
and there's a little cube lantern, and a little pyramid lantern. Very, very cute. So yeah, this card says that I can choose where to place my excavation roll after I roll, so I don't have to declare until after I've made my roll.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm going to roll my d6, one of my 3 d6s. That is a
That's a 6.
6. It's a good claim. And I'm going to come over here and put my 6 down there and try and lay a claim to that.
All right. So that currently has 8 points on it, so
Yep.
it's not up to the 11 yet. And it passes to Travis.
All right. I will use my D4, and I will go on to that same ruin.
No, okay.
Did you get
4?
a 4?
I got a 4.
Okay.
So I don't
So-
get the stone.
And Amanda wins the card.
I win the
because
card.
now the card is claimed.
Yes. So unclaimed stones off of the cards go back in the bag.
There we go.
We all get our dice back.
Yep, there were 12 points on that, and it's an 11-point ruin, so Amanda
So
gets
I
it.
get it, and it goes face up in front of me. So we'll go there.
All right,
And we reclaimed our dice.
correct.
So
we
we
each
get
reclaimed
cards.
1 die, so we each get a new card.
And we deal another ruin out.
And put new stones on it.
Put some stones.
It's a brown ruin. So at the end of the game, you get additional points for, I think it's 3 of a kind and 3 unmatching in terms of the colors of the...
Okay.
Or actually, I guess it's the more you have of the same color, the more points you get.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you get all 5 colors, you get points for that as well.
Yeah, one
So
each.
keep an eye on what color and what points you already have. And that was you, Travis. It's my turn now. Okay. I have all my dices. Dice.
It's gonna roll them all at once.
Yeah, roll everything.
What was my new card?
Be sure to get a ruin that way.
I'm just going to put all my explorers in one place.
I don't know exactly how the strategy for this game is going to work. I'm going to...
It's a learning process.
Yeah. I'm going to roll a d8 for...
You know what? Travis said the
this
same thing, that it was it
green one
reminded him of
here.
Smash Up. Yeah, of getting the card. Yeah.
I got a 5. So I don't get anything, but I have a high point on that. Well, not high, but higher than the 1. Passes to you, Amanda.
All right. I'm going to roll a d6, and I'm going to... I'm going to go for this one over here.
Okay.
It's a 3.
3. So you're going to get that gem.
Yep.
And now there are 11 points on that 13-point ruin.
Yep. There sure are.
And Amanda and I each have 2 stones, and Travis has none stones.
It's all okay. Everything's
Thanks
fine.
for reminding me.
Yeah.
Hey, just summing it up for the chat so that they know what's going on.
But I'm going to use one of my Delver cards here.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to use a new discovery, which gives any die already on a ruin there you
go.
die already on a ruin a +2. I'm going to use on my green die already
Make
on
that an
the
8.
purple ruin to
So
make that an 8.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
And that triggers
Excellent.
before
Yes.
I roll.
Yes,
so
it does.
this scores now. This gets discarded, yes?
Yeah.
All right. And so I claim the ruin.
Oh, Amanda, what happened to your discarded card? Your Delver card.
My Delver? Oh, here.
Thanks. Okay.
You get your
Yep,
dice
so
back.
Amanda and I each reclaimed a die, so we get more cards. There's one for you, one for me. Here we go.
We'll draw another
Okay.
ruin here.
Here's, and this one gets 3 stones. It's a 17-point blue ruin. It's very pretty. There we are.
And I am going to now declare my actual excavation phase.
Yes.
I am going to go for the 11-point ruin here, the light blue, turquoise, whatever you wish to call it. And I'm going to use my D4. 1. I'm no
You
longer
get a
stoneless.
stone. Yep.
Yay!
There we go.
Lovely. My turn.
Yeah, the art is really pretty. Yeah, we were talking about it looking like Monument Valley earlier.
I am going
it's got
to
that
play
isometric
a
sort of
card.
look to it, which is very cool.
6 on that. So I need at least 5.
Yes. You and
I'm
I,
going to
same
play
wavelength.
Ancestral Claim. The next D6 rolled gets +2. So I'm going to roll a D6. And I'm going to roll it on this card here. 6. Well, it can't get more
was
than
an 8?
6. It's not an 8.
Or no?
It stays at
Oh,
6.
okay.
You can't get higher than the top value of the die. But
too bad.
that's still 12 points on that. So I get
Yep.
my dice back. You get your dice back. You get 1 card. Red stone goes back in here. And I get a ruin. Another green. So we keep playing until we've gone through the whole ruin deck and reached the end game.
There is a 2-player option. It has instructions for how to set up for 2 players right at the beginning of the instruction guide, as opposed to some other games that have yeah, you can play it with 2 players. I guess we'll toss that in at the end. It's not great though. This one actually tells you it's no,
Like,
you
for
just
example,
remove these
7
cards.
Wonders, is that what you're thinking of?
7 Wonders is
You're
definitely.
actually going to create a third dummy player.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 Wonders. Amanda and I tried to learn that at PAX at 1 in the morning so that we could demo it the next day.
I think
it
it
was
was
just the 2 of us, and we were like, we don't understand this game to start with, and we're trying to run a third dummy player.
Yeah.
They did redeem themselves with 7 Wonders Duel. It's
Which
a
I
fantastic
definitely want
two-player
to try
game.
that out.
I think
yeah.
that was the same year that we sold out of Boss Monster, and that was the reason why we took 7 Wonders. We were like, well, we need other things to play.
Yep.
We
Yep.
sold out of one of the big games that we learned how to play, and we're ready to demo.
Is it your move, Amanda?
Yes,
'Cause
because
I
you
just
just
claimed
claimed
the
the
card.
green rune. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to go for this one
Okay.
and roll a d6. That is a 6.
Nice claim. Okay. Travis.
All right. Let me just take a gander at my. All right. So I am going to attempt to go to that same ruin. Why not? I'm just going to roll d6 here.
That is also a 6.
Also a 6.
A tie.
How
Yeah.
auspicious.
And an unbreakable tie is, it just removes the card from the game.
Yeah.
So no one
Nobody
gets anything out of
Although
it.
you do get, because nobody claimed it, you do get cards.
Yeah.
I am going to.
Of course, Andrew could always swoop in with the d8.
He could, or one of us could.
I'm going to play an ancient map. Ancient map this turn. I may re-roll my excavation die. And I'm going to roll a d6 for that green. Got a
6.
I'm going to re-roll that. No, I'm going to keep it. I'll keep it. 6. That's good. All right, Amanda.
All right. Can I see what the tiebreaker rules are?
Oh, sure.
For a second.
They're confusing, is what they are.
Yeah, I know.
Resolving ties during claims. Here you go.
So, if they're the same type, then compare the second highest dice of each tied player.
Right, so if you roll a d4...
Well, even if I roll a d8, it's the second highest, because if the d8 isn't the winning die...
Yeah, pretty much. If you
that
have a
make
second
sense?
die on here that breaks it,
Right.
by default, you're going to get it.
Right. Like, in this example, the red 8-sided die... Well, no, that doesn't help. But I think that's what it means. It's like your second highest face showing. Yeah. Compare the second highest dice of each tied player, continuing to compare the next highest dice until the tie is broken.
Yeah,
If
so
the
just
player
by
doesn't have a second die on the ruin, they are assumed to have a 0 value for the tiebreaker. So yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll another d6.
Okay.
I'm going to go for that. That's a 4. So yeah, that's a...
So you win the tie.
I win the tie
Yes.
and get the card.
Yep.
And all of the little blocks go back in the bag.
Yep.
So I get 1 Delver card for
Yes.
Yes.
getting my die back.
And I now have
New
2 of the same
ruin.
color.
2 on this one.
It's so pretty.
It really is. It's a very pretty game. And it's confusing when you're reading the instructions, but I think once you start playing it, it very quickly
yeah.
becomes obvious how it works.
For
Travis,
me,
it's your
this
turn,
is
I believe.
easy.
Yes.
It's the building to claim these things that I think is the more like, oh, okay, there's this trickier thing that you're doing too.
We'll get to it.
Yeah, I mean, I know we'll eventually. I
Alright.
tried playing a little sample game just by myself with like 2 players, and
Did you win?
I wasn't getting many 1s, 2s, or 3s.
Oh.
I'm going to go for the purple.
Okay, with a d8.
It's a 7.
That's not bad.
That feels pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yes.
My move?
It is your move.
I actually need to check something in the instructions. Amanda, can you pass me the instructions again? There was something about dice modifications.
It's just so weird.
Golden Wonders.
I can see the list of viewers in the chat,
Yeah.
but according to our video, there's like no one currently watching it. But both you and Steve have it up, so
That is weird.
It's a conspiracy by Twitch.
it is.
They still want to elevate us to the position we so rightly deserve.
Twitch just has it in for us.
Big streamer.
So I watch a PUBG streamer, and there's, persistent sort of, oh, streamers get better loot sort of rumors. And whenever she finds something really good, she's like, oh, there's that streamer loot. But frequently she's like, guys, why don't I have a gun yet? Guys, I have a pistol. Guys, I have a crossbow. It's going to be great.
I'm here. No, I'm
I don't
here.
understand
I'm
this.
here.
It's really weird.
Okay.
There's there's no one
I'm going
listed,
to-
but then if I pull up a list of
Reading
people in
the
the
stones.
chat, I see people, so.
This allows me to give
But
the
also you're
next
not-
die roll +1 or -1. And then I'm going to roll my d4 for this same one that I'm on.
That's a 4.
It's a 4. I'm going to give it -1, so it's a 3. Does that work?
Yes.
And I
Yeah,
get-
then you can get a block and
get a block.
get the ruin.
this is a
because it's a
3.
9 value.
Yeah,
And,
and you
just,
score the
you
room.
just scored it.
Yeah.
So,
Nice play.
Thank you.
yeah.
This goes away.
Give you
Do I
that.
get? I don't get any cards or anything.
No.
No consolation for
Yeah,
beating
you
yourself.
already
For
won the
winning,
ruin. What
yeah.
more do you want?
I know, right? I want cards.
Yeah, so that's
Amanda,
a silly
it
question.
is your turn.
Ah,
oh wait,
okay.
I have to put some stones
yeah.
out. There we go.
All right. I'm going to roll my d6.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to go for this 17 value over here.
Yeah.
Let's see how that works out for me. That's a 5.
Okay.
Put put that there.
Lovely. What's up, Travis?
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to just try and close out the purple here. Because why
All right.
not? And I do not. So unfortunate.
But you do get a
But
stone.
you get a block.
But I do get a stone. So there is consolation there.
Lovely. My turn. I have all my dice, so I have many options. I'm gonna roll my D4 for that 11.1 over there. No, the far
This
one.
one?
Yep,
2.
it's a 2.
What color would you like off of it?
I would like black. No, I'm sorry, red. I'll take the red. Thank you. Okay. And it's your turn, Amanda.
All right. I'm going to roll my D4
Yep.
for the 17.
Okay. You've now got 2 dice on there.
It's a 3. I'm going to take one of those yellow ones, please.
Sure. Here's a yellow for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this. Travis.
All right.
I don't know if I'm doing well.
But we're doing things.
I'm doing things.
All right. I guess
God,
now
all
I'm
tangled.
going to actually try and close out that. I'm kind of
Okay.
committed to it at this point.
Sure.
So let's go.
Another D6 for that 11 pointer.
Ah.
It's a 5.
It's a
You
5.
get it. There.
Party
5.
foul.
I think that gets you there.
Yes,
It does
I
get you
think
there,
that,
yeah.
14 is enough to get that.
Alas, it doesn't get you the last block. But
Oh, but
But you get another.
I do get another purple ruin. So
Lovely.
Oh, and
And
Steve,
now we have
I
this.
got the goblins for the
Oh, yeah,
Labyrinth
we're going to
game.
show that off.
And since I got them today, they're not painted yet, but I do have them. So yeah, I'm going to show them off before we finish tonight. I will be painting them.
Yes, I know you will.
That's
All right,
going to
it is
happen.
my turn?
it's your
It
turn.
is your turn.
Okay. All right. I'm going to roll. Kind of want to do some things.
Ooh, sorry, chat.
I'm going to roll a d6 for that same 11 one that I'm on over there.
One over here.
That's a 2. So now it's got 4 points. And I get a black stone, which I shall put here.
Oh,
Aw. And it is your turn, Amanda.
okay. I'm going to roll a d6.
Okay. Where are you going?
And I'm going to go for that same one at the end.
This one.
Yep.
Currently has 8
8.
points on it, and it's a 17 pointer.
That's a 2. I'm going to take the yellow off of it.
Okay, you get a yellow. Yellow. Okay. Travis.
All right. I am I want to get my my D4 back here. So I guess I'm gonna try and bump up the numbers there. I'm gonna use my D8 on the 11 value blue here. Not quite, but we're getting there.
5. Okay.
We're working
my
on
turn.
it. We're working on it.
Slow and steady. We'll get there.
Yeah. I'm going to go for roll a roll a d8. God, I don't know what to do. I'm going to roll a d8 for this one, the 17 pointer. 4. Okay, fine. Amanda.
Okay. I'm going to roll my d8 for the 17.
Okay.
And see what happens.
So it's currently got.
It's currently got 10 points.
Okay. You could win it with this.
Nope. 15 points onto it.
Okay. Travis.
All right. I am going to use one of my Delver cards here. I'm going to use Lost in the Ruins. That lets me re-roll any one die already on a ruin. And I'm going to re-roll this D8.
Okay.
See if I can bump up that number at all. Could go lower.
No, it was an 8.
No,
Nice.
that's way better. I
That
like
is way better.
That is
So
nice.
now I'm going to use a D6
Sure.
on that same ruin.
Okay.
And fingers
Got
crossed here.
9, so if you don't
Just
roll
don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
I
That's
rolled
a
a 2.
Yeah, it still gets it.
And I get the stone beforehand,
Oh, yeah.
too. So,
Yeah, you definitely do.
so I guess I will
Well done.
take that as well and get all my dice back. It's good to have them back. And we'll get a new ruin out here.
It's a green one.
Yep, and it gets
15
3
points.
stones.
Oh, a lot of yellow stones out now. And a blue. All right. I'm gonna roll a d6. How mean do I want to be? No, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna roll a d6. For this one.
The 1.
It's a 1. Okay, well, I get a consolation prize. And now,
Oh.
viewers, you will
Oh.
note that I have completed a ring. I have options.
You could do
I
this
have
one.
3 blue and 3 other colors. So I
do
could
that.
get this one. I could get a lesser wonder. I probably
Yep.
don't want to do that.
Or you could do the fountain
Or
of
I could do
reflection.
the fountain of reflection. I'm going to get the fountain.
Okay. At the end of the game, you score 2 points for each stone of the type you have the least of.
And this goes here in that little circle.
It fits so nicely.
It does.
It's an interesting mechanic. So yeah, these, when you build them, add something, and I'm going to put that on the document cam so you can see that nice and clearly. Along the bottom, it shows the cost of the wonder. So you can see I built it using a black, a red, a yellow. The order doesn't matter. You just have to have the right colors in your circle. And a blue plus 2 more blues. These are just wild. They can be anything you want. And then I get that fountain. And I have that card. And it's going to help me get some extra points at the end of the game. Oh, do we get a new one?
No, I just pushed
You
it up.
moved everything down. Okay. Goes to Amanda.
Yeah. I'm going to play an expedition card. You may choose where to place your excavation roll after you roll.
Okay.
Because right now I have 15 on there. So if I roll a 1, I probably don't want to stick it there because then I don't have any dice to
Right.
roll. So. But I rolled a 5, so I'm going to put it there and take it.
Yeah, and you get all your dice
Get all my
back.
dice back. Give me all my dudes.
Barely squeaked that one out.
Yeah, I was
So it's a 9-pointer with 2 stones.
All right.
Travis.
All right. I am going to stare at my Delver cards and I'm going to look at that purple rune, and I have a thing going here, it seems. So, yeah, I'm just going to go for it.
With a
D8.
D8.
But that is not what a D8.
Well, it's 4
Could
points
give.
and it doesn't get you anything.
Nope.
My turn. I am going to use Ancestral Claim again. This is a card I've already used.
DG Dell, hello.
Oh, DG Dell, haven't seen you in a little while.
Hey.
Hello again.
Hello, hello.
Welcome back.
We actually have the chat above our camera tonight,
Yeah.
so everyone can see. Yay!
So we've got somebody using your account who's not you. We've got DG Dell.
We've got Steve.
We've got Steve. That was a
Yeah.
good chat. Okay, so I'm using a D6. I get +2 to it.
We are playing
And
Unearth tonight, and it's
I'm
got
going
a lot of
to
moving
roll
pieces,
it
but we
on
think we've
that
hit a good groove with it.
11 over there. Or no, yeah, on the 11. I got a 3, 4, 5.
8, 9.
9. Yep. That's
Does
where
that
it is.
score
now.
yet? 9.
9. Amanda.
Radio. I'm going to try to roll for this 9-pointer,
Yep.
and I'm going to roll a d4.
It's probably a legit strategy.
So 3.
And you take the yellow.
I am going to take the yellow.
Yep. And you've completed. Oh no, you're one
No,
away. One
I'm
away.
1 away.
Okay. Travis.
All right. I am going to use one of my Delver cards here. I'm going to use the Ancient Map, which I think has already come out. This turn, I may re-roll my excavation roll.
Yep. If you so choose.
I am going to grab a D6 here.
Oh,
There-
who are you showing?
there are the
it off to?
goblins.
DG Dell?
Yeah!
Yeah.
I'm going to be painting these. We're going to show them off a little bit before we finish up tonight. So yeah, I already
she
opened it
opened
up
up.
and looked at it. So yeah, I'm very excited. They look really good.
I am
I'm
going
gonna
to
have
re-roll
to
that.
find reference
Okay.
photos from the movie of each of the puppets, like the costumes that
What'd you
they
get?
go with.
A 1. Well, you
the
get a stone.
cards in the box.
You got some
are-
stones.
Yep, that is
The cards in the box are
That's
stills
something.
from the movie.
All right,
like
I have
the
no cards
in
left,
the
so I have
rest
to just
of
roll a
the,
die, and I have no
in the rest
dice
of the
left,
game, the
so I
main
can
game.
choose any of the dice that are
So-
out there and
I'm gonna have to find
choose
some
to
good reference
re-roll it
photos
on
that
something
are
else,
clearer,
right?
Because the
I believe
stills
that's how
on
it
the
works.
cards,
That
they
is a
don't
rule that I
really
have
show
not
you a full
encountered yet.
body picture of each of them. But I did look at the instructions for them, and the instructions for them are, they say that you can use them just as figures.
Make sure we're doing
in
this
the
right.
base game. So you know how when you go into the Goblin City, there are those little like cardboard standees.
What
that
do
are
I
in
do
the
if I
center
have
of
no
Goblin
dice?
City. You can
All of your
replace
dice are already
those
on ruin
standees
cards, and it's your turn. You
with
must choose
the
one of your
figures,
dice currently
and just
on
not
a
add
ruin
any cards to the
and
game,
re-roll
not
it
make
on
any harder.
any
You
ruin,
just now have
including the one it
goblins,
was removed from.
like actual physical.
So I'm going to take my D8, and I'm going
figures
to roll
for
it
it.
towards that D11, that
Or
11
they each
pointer
come
over
with a
there.
card that's associated with
And
them.
I got a 1. That
and
was
the
not
card that's associated with
ideal.
them.
I am
Yours
now at
has like an
10
additional
on
challenge
that 11.
on it, and that replaces
even though there are no more stones
a
left
more
on
basic
it.
goblin
Yes.
card.
I do believe you
Yeah,
still
they
get to
replace the
draw one
standees.
from the bag.
Oh, good point. Is that
Or you can use them
believe that was
with the
it.
new cards. The new cards you take out, like there's a couple of very basic goblin cards in the deck. You take those out and replace them with the new goblin cards that have the
If there are no stones
new
on a room, you may
mechanic to
draw
it. It's not like
a
a new
random
mechanic,
stone.
but they have
Lovely.
their own like unique
Thank you.
card.
Looking out for you.
I think 25 for
got a
the
red.
Andy for the goblins. 25.
Yeah.
I
it was-
threw
it
away
was
the cellophane.
inexpensive.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Or you can add them in addition to the goblins. So there's like 3 modes
Yeah,
of play
I'll put
with
that
them.
there.
And then if they're out on
Actually,
the
no,
board
I'll
in
put
the
that
outer circle,
Here.
and they're still
There you
out
go.
because you haven't defeated them, when you enter the Goblin
Strategery.
City, Jareth
Strategery.
calls all the goblins back to the
Strategery.
Goblin City, and they become
Amanda,
the standees. So yeah.
it's your turn.
It's my turn, sorry. I was talking about Labyrinth.
No, you got caught up in it. Yeah, I'm sure
tell.
that was important stuff.
Yeah, it does sound reasonable. It's pretty good, and they're 5 figures, and they're pretty solid figures too. They're nice and weighty, like the ones in the base game.
Yay, it's
Hey,
Nate.
Nate's
Hi,
here.
Hey.
Nate, come grab like a chair or something and hang out.
Yeah, if you want to go over there.
We're all fancy with the lighting now.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
lighting and stuff. Nate's
Go ahead
here.
and mic yourself up, Nate, and I will turn you on once you're plugged in. Nate was going to be our
can
4th
sit
player for
and,
today, but
play
unfortunately
and we
couldn't
can
make
hang
it
out between me
until
and
just
Travis.
now. So
See
maybe
what we're
when we
doing.
get to a second game,
Yeah.
you can jump in on that, and that'll give you a chance to learn what we're doing.
Or you can just watch what we're doing. And
And you've got
hang out.
a C Team shirt. That's very cool. Okay,
That's Omen. That's not C-Team.
okay, you're on, Nate.
all right.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
All right, so I am rolling. I am going to go for, I'm rolling my D8, and I'm going to try and go for this guy right here.
Okay. So you need a 6 or higher. Well, you got a
That's a
7.
7.
So that's yours.
So, yep, I get my dice back. This goes in the bag.
Yep. Thank you.
bag, and I get that.
I do like, even the bag is very nice. It's got this lovely
cute.
Unearth, and it's got the dice that you
Look,
get to
Nate,
roll.
Your little guys, their lanterns are the shapes of the
Got
dice.
3 stones on
Sorry,
that.
3 stones.
See, you get a little cute die and a little triangle die.
This is Brotherwise, right? These are the
Yes,
same
it
people
is.
that did Monster, Boss Monster.
Yes.
It is the Boss Monster, folks.
Well,
And
different
look,
with
we
the
have
art
the
style,
chat
but still gorgeous
visible.
nonetheless.
Yay! Hi, chat.
I think I'm committed to it at this point.
Okay, so you're going for this one.
I'm going for the purple again.
You need a 3. You got a 3.
Yeah, I got a 3. All right. Fantastic.
No, doesn't he get the
He doesn't
type?
get. Oh yes, I'm sorry. You
'Cause he
do
rolled
get
a
the
3.
stone. What color
So
was it?
it was
blue.
No,
Because you rolled a 3.
Oh yes.
So you
Right?
get the last
Yes.
stone off of it
Yep.
before it
Yes. So
goes in your pile.
I was like, no, I claimed the ruin. Not realizing
Yeah.
what I rolled to claim the ruin.
Yes.
Yeah. So 2 stones on there.
So what we're trying to do is claim these ruins in here. But if we make these little rings of blocks, which we get when we roll low, rolling high helps you claim it. Rolling low lets you take a block off of it. Once you've built a little ring, you get to claim one of these.
Ah.
And these do extra stuff, and those are additional victory points.
I'm going to re-roll this 6-sider towards that 11-pointer, which has 10 points on it right now.
Okay.
I think I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
A 2, so I get a random thing from the bag.
Oh, once it's empty, you get a random one?
Yep.
Oh,
I got
that's
a
sweet.
Yellow.
I was thinking that you were just out of luck.
I'm going to put this yellow over here. And
Andy is
I
just
get all my
building.
dice back. And I get that 11-point
Whole
card.
ancient civilization over there.
Yeah, I don't know if this is actually going to help me in the end, but I'm having a lot of fun building my my rings.
So each color, you get additional points for having
Magic,
more
right?
of each
Yeah.
color. But each color, they're not the same picture. They're just very similar. They're part of the same
Ruin, yeah.
environment. So yeah.
Amanda, do you want to show those off on the feed?
Sure, yeah.
What Amanda is saying is that, yeah,
So that's the 15
They
pointer
look
that's
similar.
this color. And then that's the 11 pointer. And then that's the 9 point.
so yeah, art on point.
Yeah,
Really,
the art
really
is
lovely.
really pretty.
That was Amanda's turn, right? No.
No.
You
I just claimed
just
the
got
thing.
all
It
your
was
dice
Amanda's
back.
turn. She was just showing stuff off to Nate.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I
Nate,
am going.
why don't you clip your microphone to your shirt instead of your lapel there? I think it's just going to pick up better if it's... Yeah. Cool.
So, I'm going to roll my d4
Okay.
and go for this 15 pointer here. This
Do it.
green 15 pointer. It's a 2.
It's a 2, so you get to choose one of the stones. It's a yellow. You have built
So
a ring
I
of
have-
all the same
I
color.
have built a ring of all yellow.
Yep.
So I could grab this. I could
Yep,
grab
a
a
greater
greater
wonder.
wonder. I could grab a lesser wonder if I really wanted to.
Sure.
I could grab the eternal flame.
Yep.
Or I could grab the crumbling memorial. So the crumbling memorial gives me a bonus of look at the ruins that were removed from the game and choose one to add to your hidden scoring.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So that's like another face down card. We each got a face down card at the very beginning. That's one of
That's
these.
actually super powerful.
Or I can grab the Eternal Flame, which says when a ruin that you have no dice on is claimed, you may draw a Delver card.
Yeah, okay.
And this ruin is worth a point. So I have options. I think I'm going to take the Crumbling Memorial,
Okay.
which means I get to look at the ones that were removed from the game
Yep.
before we started, I believe.
Yep.
Sweet.
So here you are. You get to choose one. Is
Yeah.
that what it says?
Yeah.
Wow, man, I should have
You
gone
should
for that.
Choose one that you put into your. There's a-
That's a game-winning
Yeah,
thing
that's
right there.
That's good stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay.
All right. And what I like about this whole mechanic here, actually, I'll move this further into view so people can see it. You can see I have a ring of yellows there, and you can see what Andy's doing. He's building out from his
I've got my
the
central
one that he
ring,
made,
and then
which
I've
means
got
I now
up
get to
here.
use these yellows
Yep.
as part of another one, which is kind of why I didn't go with this one.
So we might not get there. We've only got
might
2
not,
rings left to go.
But it means that if I wanted to get this one, I really only need 1 more yellow and 3 of anything else.
yeah.
Which it's harder to get 6 of a kind, I think. So.
All right, Travis.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for the 13-point green rune here with my D4.
Okay.
It's a 4.
I was really
Not
just
what you were
trying to get a
hoping,
stone.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, you got a 4.
That's why I roll my,
Okay.
my D4 every time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
they are
going
really
to-
pretty cards.
I'm going to
All of
roll
the
a
art in this game is
D4
really pretty.
towards
Even the
this
backs
15
of the cards
pointer.
are pretty. Look at the back of the ruin cards.
Yeah. It's got all the different color runes
Yeah.
on
Oh, pretty.
it. Yeah.
It's just really pretty.
I got a 3.
There are these
So
like
I'm gonna
island
take this yellow.
cards. This is what the crumbling memorial looks like. Like, it's just really pretty.
And Amanda, it's your turn.
All right, I am going to roll. Remind myself what I took. Okay. I'm going to roll my D8 and go for this one here, this 13 pointer here. That's a 2.
Okay, so you get a stone. Another yellow.
Yep.
Travis.
All right. Gonna roll D6 on that 13 again, and
Okay. What'd you get?
another 4.
It's at 8.
Forever 4.
So this
Always
has 5
fours,
points
never
on it.
threes.
This has 8 points on a 13.
Yeah, this has 2 points.
Yeah. I'm going to roll a D8 towards this 13. I got,
That's a 1.
is that a 1?
Yes.
That's a 1. Okay.
You get a brick.
Yeah, I'll grab a black one.
All right. So I try with the D4 and the D6
I'm
to
going
get
to
a stone.
build this.
Yeah.
Because I've got 3 yellow and 3 non-yellow. So I get the Eternal Flame. Whenever a ruin I have no dice on is claimed, I may draw a Delver card. I think that's an early game card, but
Yeah.
and it's worth 1 point. Amanda.
Yes. So you get a Bangles song.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. Now it's in your head,
Damn,
right? Yeah.
darn it.
I
I've
wanna
had it in my
sing the
head
Banshees
since we
song
put that
instead.
card out. All right.
Don't you think this is Cities in Dust?
Well, yeah, but Eternal Flame is a Bangles song.
I
is
believe you.
my point.
Okay.
Oh, I knocked over my water. Good thing I had the cap on. I'm looking at my options.
Yeah.
What do I have for cards? I'm going to play a card called Restoration that lets me re-roll all of my dice.
All of them.
Yeah.
So you
So I
re-roll
re-roll
these
these
two.
two.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. That's a 6.
Okay.
And that's a 1.
1, so you get this.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Now you roll your real die.
Here. Yeah, now I'm going to... I only have D6s at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with having the bangles stuck in my head.
That's a 1.
Oh, I didn't claim a
You have to tell
thing.
us where you're rolling.
Yeah, I do. I'm going for here.
Okay.
So, do you want me to re-roll it or take the 1?
I believe you. That's where you were going.
It was, because obviously I have all these purples.
Yeah.
I'm going for that, so yeah.
So you get a 1,
It's a 1.
and you get a thing.
So I'll put that there, and I'm going to take that blue.
Okay. Yeah.
I might get one wonder
Your turn.
before
Yep.
the.
Yep.
All right.
I assume you're going for this one?
Yeah, and you know what? I'm actually going to forego the stone more so in the interest of closing it out and use the D8.
D8.
That's an 8.
I think that wins.
I think that closes it out
Yep,
Yeah.
I
quite
get
handily.
a die back, so
Andy
I
gets
get
a
a
card.
Delver card. Finally, I haven't had any Delvers in a while. Second to last ruin comes out.
3 stones.
Okay. I'm going to check my hand.
So are the points up in the corner, are those like actual point
Yes,
values?
those are victory points at the
Cool.
end of the game. I'm going to roll my D8. For that 13.1 that you're on over there, Amanda.
Sure. That's a 5.
Can't see it. All right, so
5.
that's fine. 5. That's 11 points on there right now.
Yes, it is.
Goes to Amanda.
Okay. I'm going to roll a d6. I'm going to roll for this one.
Okay.
That's a 5.
And you
So-
win.
Yep, I do. And you get a card
I get a Delta card.
and your die back.
Thank you. And the end game card comes out.
Yep.
What's it
Festival of Reclamation. +1 to all dice rolled for the rest of the game.
say? Okay. Do you want to just put that on here?
Sure.
So, yeah. Very pretty.
Yeah.
So now for the remainder of the game, +1 to all dice rolled.
Alrighty.
Makes it a little harder to get stones.
To get that stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to get like a lesser
One
wonder.
stone.
Just
Yeah.
one.
Just one stone.
Just one.
Roll that d4.
Where are you going?
I am going to go for the 15.
It
Why
doesn't
not?
have a stone on it.
Yeah, I'll just.
Oh,
put it
that's right,
random.
you get a
It
random.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
Yeah. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's a 4.
4.
So
It's a
5.
5.
It's 5. Or no, it can't be
Can't be
higher.
higher than
Yeah,
That's
it's.
the
I don't
highest
think
value.
There is a card that lets you.
No, it
like,
just says +1, doesn't it?
Yep, it specifies
in the
as
does it?
rules
book,
that-
yeah.
Yep.
There's
D4
Are
can't
we
be
a-
right
valued.
about that?
It can't be. Yeah, D4 can't be valued higher than a 4. D6 can't be higher than a 6.
Okay. Anyways,
So, no stone still, but that's
7, 8 on that right now.
Yeah.
It's a 13. I'm going to roll my D8 for this one here.
That's an 8.
It's an 8, so I believe I get that.
Yes, you do.
And
Can I have a card?
Yes. And so can Travis. One for you. One for you.
Thank you.
And this for me. And it is Amanda's turn.
Oh, DG, that is an excellent idea, but then we would be rolling onto it. I think it's fine having it at the end. Put the card saying it's +1 into the dice tray as a reminder.
Oh, well, I mean.
We could put it
we
on.
could.
Yeah, we could put it with the dice tray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. We'll just roll on
Remind
top
us
of the
if
card.
we don't do it.
Yeah.
All right. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Sweet. I'm going to roll my d4,
Okay.
and I'm going to go for this 15.
You got it.
That's a 3.
so it's a 4.
So it's a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Well,
just
it
rock
can't.
up.
Oh, yeah, it can be a 4. Yeah, it's
Yep.
a d4. Oh, well, I don't get a thing.
Travis.
All right. I am going to. I'm going to use my reading the stones to give myself a +1 or -1,
Excellent.
and just it's a matter of principle. We'll just see if it works. It's a 1, which means it's a 2,
Yep.
which means
You
I'll
do get the
even
thing.
+1 it to 3,
Okay.
and
stone.
yep, and I'll just pick that one.
Yay!
Yeah, and we're gonna go
Huzzah.
for a
Yeah,
lesser
lesser wonder.
wonder. And do I put it like that and reveal
Yeah.
later
You do
on?
not reveal us what the points are.
Okay.
You don't get to know how many points you got from that
Gotta,
lesser
gotta,
wonder.
gotta keep that secret.
That's right.
Yes. Keep it secret. Keep it
Keep
safe.
it safe. Okay.
That was an
my turn.
ordeal.
Yeah. I'm going to go for this 17 over here with my D8, and I'm going to... No, just going to go just the D8 for this 17 pointer here.
That's an 8.
And it's an 8. 9, 10, 11. Amanda.
All right. I'm going to play a card, reading the stones. Give the next die a plus or minus 1. I'm going to roll a d6 and go for this 15 here.
Okay.
That's a 2, so it's a 3
And
or a
then-
1. I'm going to make it a 3. Doesn't really matter. So
Well, it's a 2,
And-
it becomes a 3, and then you make it into a 2.
no,
It's a 3
yes.
because it gets plus 1, and then you're rolling it down
right
to a 2.
because I want the blue
So it's a-
stone.
but it's a 2.
Oh yeah. So I have a blue stone,
Yep.
which means I have 2 3 of a kind.
Yes.
So I could do the Palace of Relics.
Yep.
Or I could do the College of Overseers.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and get the Palace of Relics because at this point I just want the victory points.
Okay. What does the Palace of Relics do?
It is worth 6 victory points.
That's pretty decent.
That's just what I wanted.
Okay. Travis.
All right, I'm going to take a D8 to the green ruin here, and see if we can close it out. I'm going to see if I can tie with an 8.
I want a 6 or lower.
I've already declared that I'm rolling. I can't.
Yeah.
1,
What'd you get?
2.
A 1,
Is it?
so it's a
Is
2.
it 2?
So you get a stone. You get that red, or no, there's 2 stones you can choose
Yep.
from.
I will go with the
red
red.
one?
Sure.
So it's got 5, 13 on it right now. So I'll roll a d6 for that one. I got a 3, which becomes a 4 because plus 1.
I'll do it.
Yep, that'll get me that. That is exactly what I needed. It's over here.
Do you get the stone?
Oh no,
rolled
I'm
a
sorry.
4.
I don't get that. Ah. Sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. And you get 2?
2 cards.
Two Delver cards.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Amanda.
It's my turn. I'm going to roll my d8 for this.
Okay.
That is an 8.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14. So
Yep.
yeah.
1 point away.
Yep.
Travis.
All right. So I am going to just burn everything. That's what
Sure,
I'm
yeah,
gonna do
you can
here.
play all the cards you want.
Forgotten Song. Choose a number, reroll all dice showing that number. I choose 8.
All right.
And so, and you need to reroll it yourself.
Okay.
It also specifies that in the rule.
It does specify, yeah, the owner
Four,
of the
so it
die
becomes a
rerolls
5.
it. Yep, it's a 5.
Okay, and now I am going to play Band of Delvers. I may roll 2 dice during the excavation phase. They may go on the same or different ruins.
Okay.
And I am going to play Ancient Map. This turn I may re-roll my excavation roll.
So you can roll 2 dice twice.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm going to pick a D8 and a D6.
Which card are you going for?
I'm
Or
going
are
for
you
the
splitting?
15 here.
Both on the 15,
Yep.
okay.
That's a 7, which would become an 8.
And I will choose not to re-roll that one. That will
It's
just
a good call.
live as an 8.
And a 6.
Yep.
And 6. Yep.
Didn't need the re-roll apparently.
No.
So
Yeah.
so
you
that
get
that will
that.
do it. That will.
Yep, Amanda
Yep.
gets 3
I get 3 cards.
cards, 3 Delver cards.
And my dice.
There you go.
My dudes.
And Travis gets another ruin. And now there's 1 ruin remaining. I'm going to go ahead and roll a d8 for that ruin. Oh, do I have anything I can use that will help me?
Burn them if you got them.
I'm not going to use either of those. So just rolling a d8. And
It's
I
a
can't
6.
see. It's a 6, so it's a 7.
Yeah, it's right.
So there's a 7 over here. 7.
All
Go
right.
ahead, Amanda.
Me? All right. So I have a whole bunch of cards.
Yeah.
I can choose where to place my excavation roll after I roll.
Yeah, I know. That's so useful when
You
there's
have
1
options.
card left.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go ahead and play that because
Sure, why not?
Why not?
I am going to play Forlorn. Give -2 to
Okay.
any one die already on a ruin.
Oh, -2?
Yep.
Okay, so this is a 5 now.
Yes, it is. And then I'm going to play Reading the Stones. Give the next die rolled this turn
Thought I was
+1
gonna sneeze.
or -1. And I'm going to roll my d8.
Okay.
So that becomes a 5.
Yep, and then you're going to
I'm going
plus
to make
1
it a
it to a
6.
6.
Yep.
Okay. So there's 11, 12 points on that 17 pointer right now.
Yep.
Let's go for it. D8.
All right, let's see.
Go for it.
That becomes a
A
7.
So you
Seven
win
will
that
take it.
card.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
All right, now
We tally our
pointing
points.
point tallies. So if we flip over our turn order card, it's got some point information on it. So it's not terribly helpful. Okay, so winning the game. Players reveal all their hidden ruin cards and score points for each set of matching ruin cards that they have. I have 4 green cards. So here's what I ended up with. I have these 4. Early on in the game, I was trying to go for 5 for a flush, but then Travis took all the purple ones,
Oh,
so I couldn't get a purple. So I changed to getting all greens at the end of the game. So 1 of any color is 2 points. This is 2, 4. 2 of the same color is 6. 3 of the same is 12. 4 of the same is 20. So I've got 24 points so far. And if you have 1 of each color, you get an extra 5 points. 3 or more wonders of any type is another 5 points. I don't have that. But I do get 1 point for this wonder. And when a ruin... No. At the end of the game, score 2 points for each stone of the type you have the least of.
so that would be the black.
Well, black and red are tied,
Yeah.
so I get 4 points for my stones.
Okay.
So that was 24, 28, 29 points for me.
Okay.
What did you get?
And don't you count the points
Do you
on the
count the
actual
points on your
cards?
cards?
Oh no, those are
No?
the
They're
in
just
the
the
top left.
cost.
That
I
is
thought you did, but apparently not.
that is
Okay.
cost. They do factor in for tie break. in the
Okay.
Oh,
fifth
yeah,
tie.
yeah.
So I have my relic that's, or my
And it's 6 points right there.
6
Yep.
points. And then I have 3 of a kind, so that's 12 points.
Yep.
So that's 18 points. And then I have 6 and 6.
There's another
so
12.
I have 30 points.
All right.
Nice.
So, but did you?
This gave me this card. So it's
that's
not
right.
worth points on its own. It gave me a card.
But like
that,
I said when you played it, that was
Yeah.
likely to help you win the game, yeah.
So I have 4 of a kind for 20 points. I have 4 one
I
of a
actually
kinds
should have
for an
grabbed
extra
another one of
8.
these. I
That's
thought
28.
And you have
got
a
me.
5.
I have the
I thought I
chromatic
got
set
to
for
use
plus
these.
5. That's 33.
And I would have grabbed another one of
Plus
these
3 for
because that would have
36.
gotten me a lot more than
Amanda,
6
what
points.
was your
That would have
total?
gotten me 8 points. 30.
36 wins it.
Huzzah!
Yes.
Game, man.
Yeah. Well played.
So I picked
I,
this card out
yeah.
because I thought we
Oh,
were
you were
counting
going
the
for the
points in the
points on
top
the card.
corner.
Yeah,
If I
I'm
had
sorry.
realized that we were not counting those, I would have grabbed another one of these, and that would have given me 4 of a kind, which would have given me 20 points instead of 12. I got 6 points for 2 of these.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have gone after this one. I would have gone after more of these. So not in
That was, yeah,
the
my
score,
mistake
not
for
not
understanding.
knowing how the scoring was working
Messed you up.
messed me up because it totally changed my strategy. So
Well, you
yeah,
totally
I blame
walloped
you
me.
on that one. I blame you for that one, Andy.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even need to shuffle the greater
Because I
wonders
asked you, I
whenever-
said, are we counting
Yeah.
these as victory points? And you said
I
yes.
thought that's how it worked, but it's not.
So you were the one. You had the instructions at that point. I think.
RTFM, my friend.
Yeah. Nate, do you have time to play a game?
At this point, I believe I do. What time is it? Oh yeah.
Would you like to play?
game?
I would like to play a game.
Birds! I love nerds.
think I'm going to sit to the side and cover chat and stuff.
Okay.
And Nate can take my seat because I'm going to move one down. And yeah, I'm still here. Actually, you know what? I'll just move down a tiny bit, and Nate can take over my dice. Here, my blocks can go.
How many does it? 4. 4.
2 to 4, but it does have a 2-player.
That's nice.
Yeah, like it has an official 2-player variant.
Not like a. This is you can play a 2-player, but
Yeah.
it's really kind of crap.
It's
there we are.
possible.
Right. Laid down 7 Wonders as the example before, but
Yes.
Greetings.
Yeah.
Hey.
Just trying to figure out what this one-lining was set up for. That's okay.
Welcome to the stream.
You're online.
Battleground
live.
Games Live.
Brilliant. That's so cool.
All right, so let's reset here.
We are playing
Stones
Unearth.
here.
It's
Goes back in the
put
bag.
out by the same guys as Boss Monster.
Oh, nice.
And it's very pretty. It's very
You got the,
isometric.
Yeah, well,
Raider
if there's
Wonder
one thing they're
icon
good
over
at,
here. If
it's
you got a stack
yeah.
over there. It looks like.
theming.
themed artwork. Yeah, it looks real nice.
Okay, so
I'm
gonna
never
do some
not-
shuffling.
And this is our chat. Say hi to our chat.
Hi, chat.
They can't hear you because you're not mic'd.
You're not
but-
mic'd. So.
You're probably very, very faint.
They said hello, person.
Is this the?
Yes, they said hello to you.
Is this the end game? Or is this a different end game?
That is a different end game
That's
that
good.
I
I
played
can't
out.
describe.
I'm gonna save it. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, good.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Good.
Surprise for the stream. Surprise for me.
Things are coming up. You can hear them faintly. Yeah, we only have the 4 lapel mics. So at the moment, we're sort of limited to 4 players for games, even if a game allows for more players. Because
Yeah, if
only
we
have
go over
4
that, I have to
lapel
deploy the
mics.
boom mic, and it.
Then we get room noise
you get
from
a lot
down
of
there.
noise.
We get the FNM crowd.
Oh,
at that
you
point.
mean you don't want me bringing in a Formula D?
Oh man.
That would be fun.
Oh man.
I mean, we have.
Yeah, but you kind of don't need to be mic'd. Just
Yeah,
put
just
one
have
mic in the
one
middle.
person mic'd up as the announcer.
Exactly.
We
Actually,
could-
that would be really
As though it's a
good.
race.
theoretically, Andy, we have
Yeah.
more channels on here, right?
Yeah.
Like we could theoretically get another lapel mic or two.
Yeah, we could.
Just 4 seemed
I
like
have
a good
another one
number,
at
at
home.
least to
Apparently,
start
I've
with.
determined I'm only
Because we weren't
around
even
if
sure we
dice
would
are
be able to
involved.
get more people to play with us. But
Okay,
now we
so
have
each
people
player
playing
gets
with
2
us, which is
Delver
really
cards.
exciting.
Nate, do you want to be blue or do you want to be red?
I will be blue.
Okay.
I like blue.
Yeah, the FNM crowd is a little. It's
you go.
boisterous, which is good. We like a boisterous,
Delver cards.
lively, engaged FNM crowd.
Shuffle the ruins, which
at
I
the
just
same
did.
time.
We each get 1.
Not necessarily on screen.
And then
Well,
remove
that
the
stays
top
face down,
5.
Yeah, so you can factor that into your own secret scoring schemes.
Yeah, I did have. So what stumped me was that when I got that one that let me pick a card, I went with the highest value.
3 players plus 2.
If I had
5.
grabbed the other like lilac
Here's what's up
one
here.
out of that pile, I would
put
have
out
been
the
able
stones
to
for everybody?
get 4 of a kind at the very least. And I probably would have tried harder. I wouldn't have started going for those orange ones. I would have stayed with the lilac ones, and I might have been able to get 5 of a kind, and that would have been really sweet. Even if I'd only managed to get 4 of a
Now we need our
kind, that would be an additional
named
8
wonders.
points, as opposed to the 2 of a kind being an additional 6
Everything
points.
is 2. That's
So-
weird.
I think that probably would have been better.
Hey, it's a learning process.
It is a learning process.
It wouldn't be a board game stream if somebody didn't screw up the rules at least once.
There's
I
4
mean, Andy and I
named
totally
wonders.
messed up Dice Forge. Oops. Yeah, I had asked Andy, hey, is this what you do? And he had the
And
manual.
I
so,
said yes,
and
and
he
I
said
was
yes.
wrong.
And yeah.
Wait, what did we do to
there's
Dice
just-
Forge?
Dice Forge, so it turns out that you
Nate, can
use
you just
your
stick
buff
that over
cards
there, 'cause I can't reach that far.
after you roll your dice.
Right.
we're
Everybody
using them
rolls, and then you use the.
I
the
remember
repeat
that
cards.
now.
Yeah, we reversed the order, the
Yeah.
play order.
I mean,
I
it
was
wasn't.
already,
I don't think it
I had a
majorly
twin.
affected the game.
Fine.
Well, that's the thing. When you
already
when you
wrong
mess
once,
something
like,
up,
a
as
minute
long as
before that.
you do it incorrectly consistently,
Yeah, I
the
mean,
game's still fun.
we all played according to the same rule. None of us were doing it differently. So
Like, because none of us here are rules lawyers. Come on.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not actually like salty about it. I may sound salty about it. I'm just
I got it.
Over there.
I'm annoyed at myself that I didn't like read through the rules as thoroughly as I should have. But I started reading
Which
the
is
rules
why you
earlier.
read the rules for this before we started playing.
No. I mean, I should have read the rules more
Oh,
thoroughly
okay,
for
yeah,
this
yeah.
before we started playing. That's why I'm annoyed with myself more than anything else, because I really should have just checked for myself. The Dice Forge thing, it made sense to us. We all played by the same rule. We were all doing the same thing.
Yeah, so if you go back and watch our Dice Forge thing on YouTube, just remember that we were playing it wrong.
Yeah, we were wrong. We
Minorly
ended up,
wrong.
Andy and I took a little jaunt up to Saugus,
let me
which
see
is
what
north
we
of
got.
Boston, and hung out there on a Thursday night. They do board game nights on Thursday nights. And we
At Battleground in
went
Saugus, yeah.
Yeah, we went up to the Battleground Saugus store and hung out there. Excuse me. We met with my friend Sarah, who's awesome. She was on the podcast for that week, and she lives up there. So it's a lot more convenient
Okay.
for her to go up there than for her to come down here. Though we are going to try and
roll a
get her
D6 to
on
see who goes first?
stream
There's one other
sometime.
point of
What on
She's
this?
going to come
no,
down
just
south of Boston.
it was more
stay
so
over
my
with
own
me for the
curiosity.
night.
Do the
hang
three of
out
the kinds
and play a game with
the
us,
two
which
of
is
kinds
gonna be
need to be contiguous?
Yeah, I
No,
can get
it
her
doesn't
for
matter
Harry
what
Potter.
order
That
they're
would
in
be super
the
awesome.
circle.
Okay.
As long as
As
they
long
have
as
the
they're
right
in the
colors.
circle.
Okay.
Yeah. D6 to
And we
see
did
who
the
goes
Dice
first.
Forge again, and that's when we discovered.
I got a 3.
I got a 5.
4.
Yeah, that would be you, Nate.
Huzzah!
Yeah, the board game night up in Saugus, the
So you
Thursday nights
choose
is really good.
a card
They
and
have
a
really
die.
awesome crowd up there.
First, you play any cards that you want to out of your hand.
I'm
and
good
then
for
you
now.
choose a card and a die
It's
that
just
you're
a
going to
pity
roll.
that it's far away from us,
I want to.
through Boston. And,
One of these days, I'm gonna go to the Tuesday board game night in Norton. 'cause
Oh,
they're-
yeah.
that's pretty.
They've been posting pictures of it online.
There's
It looks
a lot of
awesome.
stuff going on.
It's
So I'm
got a
gonna
lot,
go
yeah.
and roll a D.
Saugus unfortunately requires that we drive either around or through Boston
and that's never fun.
after work.
I'm gonna go for the green.
The green.
Boston
You wanna
is
roll.
not
Okay.
a great city to drive.
6 is a good roll. Okay.
It's just not.
All right.
Why did they underline the 6 on the D6? It's a 9. Yeah.
They probably just have one
yeah.
stamp for the 6.
I'm going to use
A card?
I'm going to use my my D4
Ooh, I don't
here.
know that one.
Yep.
I'm
And
gonna look that up
I
now.
will go.
Shall we review what we have for named wonders?
I think
Yeah,
we should. Do you want me to do that since
Sure.
I'm a table
Why
friend?
don't you go ahead and tell us what the named wonders are and show
I'm the
them
table
off to
friend.
the chat.
And then I'll look up sentient because now I'm curious. Andy, have you heard of sentient? DG Dell says their local store is doing a demo of sentient. I'm going to look that up in just a second. So we have the Black Cenotaph. Draw a random ruin from the ruins that were removed from the game and add it to your hidden scoring. So it's a random one.
Okay, not
But
like
you
the
get
one
to
where you
look
got to
at
choose.
it, which means it can inform what you do later on.
Yeah. And that costs 2,
That's
2, and 2.
That's 3 pairs.
2.
3 pairs.
The harmonious columns. You may give any die you roll -1. This wonder is worth 2 points. That is a cost of 3 red and 3 of any kind, 3 wild cards.
And it is May. It's a May, it's not a must.
Yeah, It's
yes,
a May.
it's a May.
Yeah.
Temple of Flames. At the end of the game, score 1 point for every red stone you have. So that brings in more strategy
Yeah,
in terms
I
of
like
what
that.
stones
And
you're
what does
going
it cost to buy it?
It costs 4 red stones. So
Okay.
that's like an extra 4 points right there just to get the card.
Yeah.
And 2 wild cards. The College of the Overseers, which we had out, but I don't think any of us got it. You may, when you roll your D8, you may give it +1. This wonder is worth 2 points. So this one is the one that like undoes that rule. Or no, it doesn't, because you can't go over 8.
Right.
Yeah. But the wonder is worth 2 points. It costs 3 blue and 3 wild cards. And our last one is the Shattered Edifice. You may re-roll your rolls of 4 and 5. This wonder is worth 2 points. And that's a 3 black and 3 wild cards. So you have 3 of the colors and their wild cards for wonders. So that's interesting.
All right, I am with that information in hand. I am going to use my D4, and I am going to go for the 13 points orange ruin here. That's a 1. Going to take the black stone.
Looking it up.
Place that in front of me.
I liked box art already.
Yeah. Next great technological revolution is here. Sentient robots for information, transportation, industry, all at our
Yours, your turn.
fingertips.
Okay, sorry. I was
Building them is
trying to
now
find,
easy.
because I do
Programming
remember
them is
seeing the
proving
same
more
thing that we were
complicated.
talking about with a die can't go over its maximum value or under its minimum value, but I can't find it in the rules now.
Oh,
Intuitively,
that
it
looks
seems
really
right to me.
interesting.
Especially because
Let
you
us know
have
how
to
that is.
know
I
how
am
many
really
points are on the
interested.
cards, so you have to rock the die
You
up
wanna-
to
you
its
wanna
higher
slide me
face.
that book?
Sure. All right,
I'll take a gander.
my turn. I think I'm going to roll a d4.
Oh, and it looks pretty. Like, not just the box art, but the actual game itself looks nice.
Sure. For this 11 pointer over here.
Robots!
It's a 1. Take that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's your turn.
I am
Nate.
totally down with that.
All right.
Yeah, let us
Sentient?
know.
There you go.
It's about building and programming robots.
I like that.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
Where? May never lower a die lower than 1 or raise it higher than the highest value. Yeah. So intuitively, I thought that was right, and I remembered vaguely reading it, but I wanted to make sure we were
I'm
not
gonna-
lying to the chat.
Interesting looking set
Roll
of
my
dice.
D8 on that
Okay.
green
The
11.
dice look like they have like circuitry on them.
It's a 3. Poop. Oh
So
well.
it's at 9.
They
Okay.
do have
All right.
circuitry on
Oh wait,
them.
you get a 3, so you
Yes.
get to choose
Oh,
one
yeah.
of the stones.
That's
I do?
pretty
Yes, if you
awesome.
roll a 1,
oh,
2, or
and they each
3,
have like
Oh.
1 point for
you
each of
get a
their...
stone when
Okay.
you place
What
it.
are these
That looks like
ones
a
in the
That's
really,
how many
really
stones
well
go on the
designed.
card when
Ah,
it's revealed.
okay. I thought that's was what you had to roll. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Huzzah.
at this point, Boss Monster, we've all played it. Not that there's anything wrong
Take
with
yellow.
that.
All right.
But yeah, for a demo, you probably don't need to worry about like, oh no, I'm
gonna take a
miss
risk
Boss
here.
Monster. I've
No.
never
I'm
gonna
gotten
go on
to
that
play it.
11
You'll
green
have
ruin.
kids play it.
Roll my D8.
Not using any cards from your hand?
Not using any cards from my hands.
Okay.
Because I just said I wouldn't. Even though I probably should have.
Same.
That's
And it's a 1.
Okay.
So,
Well, you get a brick.
Yeah.
bad news. It's a 1. Good news.
I get a brick.
I get a brick.
All right, my turn. I'm gonna roll D8 for this green card over here. That's a 6. Your turn.
Okay.
I'm reading all this stuff from PAX West, and it's making me very, very sad that I'm not there.
Oh man, PAX.
One of these days.
West of Loathing has a whole booth in the Indie Mega booth.
You still haven't picked that up.
Yeah, I know. I need to play that. Have you ever played Kingdom of Loathing? It's an online sort of stick figure Momorpago.
I am going to play
Here's the new
Lost
game
on the
of
Ruins.
West of Loathing.
Okay.
We roll any one die already on a ruin. I'm going to roll that. Re-roll that one.
It doesn't have to be your die.
Yeah, it says any die.
Okay.
You just like reroll.
It's a 6.
That's a 6, so
So
that's
that's 12, 13, 14, 15.
that'll score it.
Okay, so
That
wait,
will.
wait. Go back.
What?
6.
haven't even heard
So
of
this
it.
is a tie,
It is.
but
Kingdom of
yours
Loathing
is the
very
higher.
silly, dude, you
But
know.
his is
I
the
mean,
higher
It's a computer game, but it's one of those
number die. So that means that Travis wins the card.
I have a 6 and a 3.
Yes, but this is a 6 on a D6. His is a 6 on a D8.
Ah, I did
Yeah.
not know
Yeah.
how that
unlike-
worked.
And that was the one thing that I got complained
Tiebreakers are real
first time
weird
too.
in this game.
It's not like say like something like Smash Up where it's cumulative points.
Ah.
It's the one highest value.
I
on
probably should have
On your highest
asked
die.
on that.
and we didn't specify that
Sorry about
before.
Well,
So-
I can just re-roll my die.
Yeah,
We can put that back to, if you don't
I'm
mind.
fine
Yeah.
retconning
No, let's
that
retcon
because
Yeah,
since you
that's
didn't.
cool.
that's a crucial detail.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Kingdom of Loathing is like a browser game, and West of
Ah,
Loathing is
what'd you get?
available on
2.
Steam. Yes.
Well, you get a
I would
random.
recommend
Still like a
playing
rando?
Kingdom of Loathing and just like checking out like whether the sense of humor from it.
Got it?
meshes with
Awesome.
your sense of humor.
You got a
'cause it's
yellow.
little,
Excellent.
But it's funny.
And I still haven't even
and
rolled my actual die.
amusing.
So
That's right.
I'm going to roll it on that. Or,
You can
wait,
get
so what is
pets
that at?
in
That's
clothing, one of which is a fanged
6,
lemon,
11.
which you get by
got
like
9
putting
points on
a
it
pair
right
of
now.
like
Yep.
vampire
And that's
fangs
got
on the
what?
one.
6 out of 9.
Yeah.
It's very weird. It's
Tell
a
us
weird.
before
Yeah,
you
I'm
roll.
going to roll on that one.
Okay, you're rolling
It's
on
been
that
a
one.
while since I've checked.
5.
But yeah, West of
So
Loathing
I win
is
that card.
Poop.
a
But
western. But
Oh, that's right.
because you have a die on that card when I win it,
I get one of those
you
things,
get a
right?
Delver card.
yeah,
So here's a Delver card for you. I'll take that discard.
Okay.
it looks funny.
One of these
It's
days,
fine.
I got to
My die
figure
back,
that
and I'll
out
get
at
this.
some point.
Those go in there. Lovely. Okay.
We get a new ruin.
Oh yes,
out
we
here.
get a new
It's
ruin.
put up by
3
asymmetrical
stones.
games.
There.
Alright, I guess I am going to put a d6 on the 13 value ruin here.
Saber-tooth
Slow and
line. It's a
steady.
saber-tooth line.
But I do get that.
My turn. I'm gonna d6 this 11 pointer here. Right? Yes. 1. So I get a red star. Nate.
All right. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. I am going to roll a d6 on that one.
Okay. 1. So you get a rando.
Yeah, you get a random brick.
And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So
Okay.
close.
I should have played a card. Black.
Like your soul.
Let's
Travis.
go back to those 13. Why not?
Why not? Get some dice back.
One thing I noticed in the game that we just played was that we didn't really go to tiebreakers all that much to
No,
claim cards.
it was kind of rare.
So we weren't as used to sort of playing around with the
You got
tiebreaker rules.
4. Okay.
I had expected to be like dealing with
My turn.
tiebreakers a lot more.
So there's 9 on that 11. And 2 on that 11. And 4 on that 13. I don't really want to give Travis a whole bunch of cards.
Sure you do.
Yeah, I do.
Search your heart. You know it to be true.
I'm gonna roll.
Rabble.
God, did you see the new Lego kit?
I'm gonna roll a
Oh, the
d8
Millennium Falcon.
for that 11 over there.
And I'm assuming you saw the
7.
price tag. I'm sorry.
Neat. Yeah, we don't have $700 to spend on Lego.
Or $800.
$800 to spend on Lego.
We also
That's
don't
sad.
have a space like this
Plus,
big for it.
don't forget sales tax.
Yeah. No.
I just have to spend a lot of money at the Lego store so that I gain enough points on my VIP
That's
card.
right. We've got like $20 off on something that we
that
buy
I
right
can-
now.
I just have to gain $700 worth of VIP points, right?
Yes.
I keep rolling ones. Absolutely, it's the opposite problem that I had from last game.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to roll my d4 on the 15
Okay.
there. 3. So, and you said 1,
You
2,
can
and
choose
3.
one of those. Yep.
I'll take the black.
It's a giant.
Okay.
It's the collector's series Millennium Falcon. It's a new edition
It's
of
like
it,
the size of
and
the
it's
table.
like this big, and it's 7,500 bricks.
It's got more bricks than the Death Star.
Yeah,
More bricks than you can shake a stick at.
it's
I can shake a stick at quite a lot.
so the box
what are you
is so
rolling in
big
with?
The D6
that it
is the
doesn't
only
fit
thing
in
I
any
have
of their
remaining.
bags.
Yes.
And
And
so
they made
I
a special
am
box
going
for it
to,
that has wheels.
I'm gonna go on to the 11 here to
Yeah.
just try and get my
That's
dice
how big
back.
it is.
Sure.
I'm not spending $800 $7,000 on
It's a
Lego.
1.
I love
Wow,
Lego.
I am
will
impressed.
be streaming some Lego building at some point.
7, 8, 9,
But I know.
10, 11.
I do
That's 11,
have-
right?
That's 11.
It does trigger it.
Yeah, so Nate wins the card
Sad.
because Nate has. Oh, no, wait a second.
I have a 6.
You have a 6. Yes.
A D6.
Yes, on a
So
D6.
that would-
So that's yours.
Yes. Yes.
So
you can have your dice
Travis
back.
gets 2 Delver cards,
Now that's yours.
and we get a new ruin with
I just,
2 more.
God, I
things
love
on it.
these cards. They're so pretty.
So once you start playing, it streamlines in your
Hey,
head, and
Toshi.
it's actually a lot easier. Oh, hey!
Yes,
Toshi,
he's full of
how's
mini
it going?
kits. So Toshi and I had this idea. This is my friend Toshi who's in chat.
We're gonna
We were
roll
talking
a
about
D6
this
at that,
the Lego kit
and I'm going to
before
use one of
it
my
was announced what it
cards.
was. I mean, everyone kind of knew that it was going to be a giant Millennium Falcon, but we were like, what if it's
I'm
a
going to use
fleet
the
of
ancient
mini
map so that I can re-roll my excavation roll.
kits? 7,000
So-
bucks worth of mini kits.
First, I roll 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm just going to leave that. I'm not going to re-roll it.
You know what the art on this reminds me of? Have you ever seen Monument Valley?
That's exactly
We've
what
been
you
talking
said,
about
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I love that game.
Have you played number 2?
I
Have you
have
played the
not.
second one? You totally need to play Monument Valley too.
I will
because it's
at some point. I just
gorgeous.
haven't had a chance to I just haven't bought it
Okay.
yet.
Yeah, it's.
I don't buy many
Nate,
games.
it's your turn.
Look at it.
I know, it's so pretty. Oh,
So, look at that.
I know. And I mean,
So-
puzzle games
We are
like,
nerds
Actually-
that play all kinds of
Here,
games.
Puzzle
that
games are a jam.
People can see what we mean by it looks like Monument Valley. Let me find one that really shows it
Too
off.
bad I don't have my phone mirrored to the stream today like I did last week.
Yeah,
or
that was a
Monday.
nice little overlay. I meant to mention that.
That worked out really well. I have to get XKit working so that when we get subscribers, it pops up, or not subscribers because obviously we're not Twitch
Not-
affiliated,
not Twitch
but followers.
Yet.
Could happen, I suppose. We'd use any affiliate money not for ourselves, but to buy better equipment.
seriously.
If you die, remember I agreed that I think we agreed to a funeral pile. Isn't that what we agreed to?
What are we talking about here? There's a suicide pact going on? Yeah, Monument Valley.
Yeah. So this
Pretty
is Monument
game.
Valley, and it's sort of eschery, so you can turn this and it moves the parts.
It is a gorgeous game.
Yeah, it's
It's
really
like-
It
gorgeous.
was mesmerizing just watching you play it.
and the puzzle design was
turn is
so
it?
good. It's mine.
Really, really
Okay.
I'm gonna roll my
Yeah, when we get
D8
follows
on the
and
15.
Okay.
6.
I mean, we
Goes up
get
to 9.
followers, which is really cool.
I forgot to put my card.
All right, I am going to. I'm going to use Expedition. I'm going to choose where to place my ruin or
Your
my
die
die,
after you roll.
after I roll it.
Good plan. What die are you rolling?
My D8.
Okay, let's see what happens. It's a 4.
It's a 4. That is not a number that
Suboptimal.
Yeah, suboptimal.
In every way.
Oh, thanks, CG.
Let's just
I mean, neither do we.
put it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What happens if you don't have any dice?
Then you re-roll one of the dice that's on a card. You take a die off a card and re-roll it.
Yeah. Which, I mean, if you
my
would
turn.
put a die on it specifically so that you could,
Yeah.
get a brick, then it's not a big deal. Yeah, we don't have, Streamlabs or anything set up that, alerts us when we get, hosts and stuff.
I
We
guess
should look into that.
this has 9 on a 15. I'm going to try a D8 on this card. That's a 1. Great. I get a yellow. All right, go ahead, Nate.
All right.
put this
So
here.
what's on that 15? It's the 9, 10, huh? All right. I'm going to play Reading the Stones. Give the next die roll this turn +1 or -1. And I'm going to roll the only dice I have, which is a D6 on the 15. Let's see. Well, it doesn't really matter either way.
What'd you roll?
A 2.
So you get a 3, it's
or a 1.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Or a 12.
Yeah, there are a couple of different.
Yeah, I'll just
services.
bump it up 1.
Okay.
13.
And you get this yellow.
I do get that
I
yellow.
guess we'll explore them.
Okay.
I follow
Alright.
a couple of streamers that use Streamlabs, but yeah,
I
we're
am
using
going
it
to
so.
play Reading the Stones, which is the exact card that was just played, right?
Yep.
So +1, -1 on, and I am going to
D6.
go here.
Okay. You rolled,
A 2.
A
I'm
2,
going
so
to
it
bump
can
it
become
to
a 3.
and I'm
Get
going to
this.
take
Really
this.
quiet.
and you have 2 3-of-a-kinds.
I do.
What are you going to take with it?
I am going to take the Shattered Edifice.
Which does what? I can't remember.
You may re-roll your rolls of 4 and 5.
Oh wow.
That's
This
useful.
wonder
nice.
is worth 2 points.
So for the rest of the game, you can re-roll 4s and 5s.
Now-
Very nice.
I don't know if there's an FAQ in the back of that booklet,
There
but
is.
if I roll a 4 and then another 4, do I get to re-roll that 4?
I don't think it
just quiet because I
specifies.
didn't have my-
What's it called? It's
The Shattered Edifice. It's your turn. I can
Okay,
peruse.
The FAQ is only like 2 pages long, and I don't recall seeing the Shattered Edifice listed there. My inclination would be that you only re-roll it once.
That
Like you don't get to just keep re-rolling 4s and 5s
Good
indefinitely.
that I'm not jamming my speech.
yeah, I don't see anything in here.
It doesn't specify, but I'm gonna house rule it, at least.
That's agreeable, I would say.
Because otherwise you would never roll a 4 or 5 again.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that would make it too powerful.
And it's not
my
like
turn.
when you think about the power level of the 3-of-a-kind
Right.
and
It's not
3
that
wild
high.
cards.
It's got 15 points. And
Yeah, meaning all my d6s will either garner me a
Um,
stone or be a 6. So
Yeah.
that's too powerful.
Yeah.
11, 12, 13 on there right now. I'm going to use a card to give +2 to any die already on a ruin. A new discovery. And I'm going to give +2 to Nate's 6 here. Becomes an 8. Which means Nate gets this card. I get my die back. I get a new card.
I'm so sorry. It's
Now,
so
having
miserable
gotten
outside, Joshi.
that, can I play it again?
That stinks.
Can I play this card?
Yeah,
I
because
haven't rolled
we
yet.
haven't moved
Yeah,
to
after
the...
each card played, check to see if any runes have been claimed.
we'll
But you can
have
play.
to see-
You haven't gone on to
After each
excavation
card
yet.
played, check to see if any runes have been claimed.
Sorry, DJ.
Yeah.
So, and then you can continue to play cards.
Okay.
Twitch
Yeah,
was
you're
being
totally in
really
the clear to keep going.
irritating for me the other day. It kept like logging me out like while I was viewing a
I
stream.
don't think I'm going to...
and being like, no, you can't chat. What do you need to chat for? Yeah. If you disappear, we'll know why.
I'm just going to roll a d4 on this 11 here. I can't see.
You
It's
said
a
a D.
5.
I thought you said a D4.
No, I was holding a d6 and I don't actually have a d4. It's
Right.
over here. So I said d4, but I meant d6. I get a 5, and it's your turn.
I'm going to roll a D4 on this
yeah.
13.
And this is an actual
Sometimes
d4.
Twitch just
Yes.
makes you to
Okay.
4.
completely clear it out. Were you watching the night that
All right.
Okay.
Twitch cached a
Okay.
random stream
I am going
when loading
to
hours?
play.
And I
Oh, that
couldn't
was so
see
weird.
hours.
I'm going to
Yeah,
play
DG Dell had to
Ancestral
restart his
Claim,
browser.
which gives a +2 to the next d6 rolled this turn.
Nice.
I'm going to grab this d6. I'm going to re-roll it here.
With a +2.
Yes.
Like every
Okay.
time I loaded our page, it would send me to this other random stream.
So that's 3, 4,
That'll be a
5.
5.
I had to
it's
open a
11.
private
And
window
so
to
that
reset
did
the
not
cache
do the
because
thing I
don't
wanted
know
it to do.
I'm going to
50-50
roll
shot.
a d6 on
Yeah, I
this
don't think you were
card.
watching that night. It was very frustrating. I was really
Yeah, it's a
Could have re-rolled that 5.
because I was supposed
I
to
could have
go to the
re-rolled
chat
that 5. Oh
and not being able to
no.
get to our page.
Two.
Nope, that's my fault.
You get a card,
He was very
and I get.
Oh wait, that's
I
the
was
card
very
right here.
distracted playing the game. Was that when we were playing? What were we playing when I had that stream issue?
I can't recall.
Was that
now.
Clank that we played? I think it might have been the
That
night
might have been while we were
playing
playing Clank.
We were having an audio issue during Clank.
We had the issue where I lost the stream and it was like sending me to some random stream.
That wasn't Clank because I was here for Clank, and I would remember that.
It wasn't King Domino.
It's your move, Nate.
I'm gonna play D6 on that
I don't know.
again.
I could go back and watch because I certainly got noticeably salty.
3. And I will take this yellow,
Dun, 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 dun.
and I will believe I am taking
don't even
the
watch
blackened
wrestling.
cenotaph because it's
You kind of can't.
3
can't escape.
pairs, and I have 3 pairs. It doesn't
think
say
that
it has
works.
to be 3 different pairs.
Yeah, I think that works.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I get to pick a random ruin from the ruins that were not included.
Okay.
If you
And
ever do
it's at
like
face down,
wrestling,
right?
Even if
Yeah.
you don't watch
Yeah,
it
you
now,
You don't have to tell us what you got.
I recommend loading
So,
Ready Run's
I got
Sidewalk
Travis.
Slam.
Got my D6
Oh
here.
god, that
So,
So funny.
I guess
They,
I
you know,
am
talk
going
about wrestling.
to
They're
make an attempt.
comedians.
Let me do some quick math here.
To
Sorry.
be fair, I recommend pretty much any of LLR's streams, podcasts,
Yeah.
and
Well, yeah.
I'm going
We were
to
talking
use
about
a
that.
new discovery
Mentioned
to
the John Cena theme. So
+2 on any die already on a
somebody
ruin.
down in FNM was.
I'm going to
saying,
change my
yeah.
1 to a 3
I
on
have
the
an
13
earbud
ruin.
in, so I am only
And
hearing
I am going to, I'm just burning
Things
everything
so
here.
much.
And a +1 -1 for this D6 because I just want my dice back. It's a 6. That scores.
Yeah.
Got my dice back. Get this ruin.
You reveal a new ruin with 3 stones. Oops, that's 4 stones. Okay. Interesting. All right. I'm going to use a card. The next d6 rolled this turn gets +2. Roll a d6 towards this 13. I got a 4, 5, 6.
that'll hit it,
Yeah, that'll do it.
and
Yep.
you'll get it.
And you guys get some cards.
I get
So
dos,
It's 2.
itchy, knee,
Are.
I kind of feel like the Undertaker is
Son.
like immortal.
local hot.
I know nothing, but I do know characters, and I know the names of the wrestlers that kids in the library come looking for biographies of. Which
The only wrestler I know is local famous bad guy King Leon the Sixth.
we have a local pro wrestler.
The
in
Kingdom of the
store.
Hedge.
Yeah, he's a regular.
Okay. What?
Who rolled? Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn?
That's why you got cards. Is because I took a card.
Right, but I couldn't
Yeah.
remember who won.
I took one.
Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo. All right.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the d4 on this one.
Okay. 4. Lovely. Travis.
All right, I am going to go for a D4 on the 15 value here.
Okay.
4.
Okay. My turn. I have no cards left, so I can't do any delving, but I can do some building. I'm going to roll a d8 on this 15. Actually, D8 on the 15. 3. So I get a thing. What's left out there? Take this. Okay. Nate.
Alright. I'm gonna play Ridding the Stones, give the next die roll +1 -1 or -1. I'm gonna roll the D8 on the 9. That's gonna score regardless, but I'll bump it up to an 8.
Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep. Get my Durst back.
That's cool. Says there's been a few pro wrestlers from his town. He used to live
That's
down the road
awesome.
from one of them and went to school with his kids.
Actually, I lied, because I know The Rock was a pro wrestler, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I know The Rock. I know The Miz, because we used to watch
Because he was on Real World.
Real World. Yeah.
And when he was on the Real World, he was very like, I'm going to be a pro wrestler. And man, he made it happen.
Is it your turn, Travis?
It
Good
is
for him.
my turn.
Okay.
I am going to go for a
That's the
long shot
second
here, but I'm
mention
going to
of
go
the
for the
Real World we've had
D8
tonight.
Yeah,
on
now it's weird.
the 15 rune here.
I think that's why it was in my brain.
I guess so. That's a 3.
That is a 3. So, I guess I'll at least take that
Okay.
and put that there.
Nice. What'd you pick?
My turn.
May I see?
Yes.
I have
Nice.
2 D6s left.
Oh, yeah, good choice.
There are
Well, you didn't even get to
3,
choose.
4,
but
5,
that's-
6, 7, 8, 9,
got lucky.
10 on
Yeah, you
that
did.
15. If I
Nice
can roll a
job.
5 or a 6, I can claim that. So I'm going to try it. Come on,
Yeah, I've never
5 or a
seen
6.
him actually wrestle.
30% chance.
I'm just
That's a
real
6.
happy because he seemed like a decent guy, I guess.
So Travis
I know
gets some
nothing.
cards. There you are.
I only know that he seemed
I'll
open
get
to
a
talking
thing.
with people and things on.
Another ruin for me.
That's the only thing I remember.
And we reveal a
It's
new
like, I
ruin.
haven't met many different people, and
And it
I'd like to
has
learn more about people.
3 on
Respect
it.
you, man.
Nate.
I am going to roll D8s on that 11. 8.
Nice.
Cool with that.
So there's 10 on
you gotta
there
have
right
good
now.
personality, right? You gotta be like good on camera. Not
Okay.
everyone can be a great
And I am
wrestler.
going
wrestler.
to-
You gotta have the guys who talk, right? Talking is like wrestling with words.
Debating is wrestling with words.
I'm going to go for a D6
So
on
suddenly our
the
game, our board
17
game
rune
stream
here.
turned
Okay.
into a pro wrestling discussion.
6.
6.
Good start. My turn. Man. I don't know. I'm going to roll a D8 on that 13 over there. That's an 8.
It is an 8.
Nate.
There's a
I'm gonna
luchador
roll.
wrestling board game?
Oh, I bet there is.
Let's find this
Do you
and
have
play.
to wear masks while playing it?
I have luchador masks at home.
Can I be
Wasn't
a
there a new
Santo?
strong bad email like a couple of weeks ago?
I haven't seen if they've continued with that. I hope
So
they
Andy
have.
and I are big Mystery Science Theater fans, and they've
I'm
done
gonna play D4
an
on
El Santo
that fun.
movie.
Okay.
That's good. Okay, you don't have to wear the mask, but it is encouraged.
One.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Well, that
I
wins.
would have to
Yes.
wear one.
You do.
I
You
don't
get
think
the
I
card.
could.
Random stone
And I get a
as well.
rando.
Oh, yes.
If I played a luchador wrestling game and didn't wear a luchador mask.
El Santo.
They had that point and click adventure a while back. Strong Bad's cool game.
That
for
was
attractive
awesome.
people.
I really enjoyed that. I had it
yeah.
on the
You
Wii.
actually probably want to put that here so that you can start building a new hole to put.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
you get to use your thing.
he's-
Wait, but I'd be building a hole here.
Well then,
Oh, that's
that's-
right.
there. Yeah, make use of as many of these as possible.
That's right.
Dell asks, DG Dell asks, there was a new SB email recently?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He was saying that.
Oh,
I
Andy.
think
Andy
there
was
was. I have a recollection of people being excited that there was new Strong Bad.
Luchador Mexican wrestling dice. I 100%
I am going to go for
Travis.
another D6 on the
I
17
need it,
value.
and I need a silver
Okay.
mask.
That's a 4. I'm going to re-roll it. I'm
And now I'm
actually
gonna have
going
to
to
yes,
watch
you remembered your thing.
Samson versus the Vampire Woman tonight.
It's a 4 again.
That's an
Oh,
El
well,
Santo.
that's fine. There's 10 on there now.
Andy and I once bought an El Santo movie,
Yeah, so many
not
choices.
realizing that it wasn't dubbed or subtitled, and neither of us speak enough Spanish. So we watched a Mexican wrestling movie that we couldn't understand. It was
Oh, wait,
super-
I haven't looked at my new cards. I got new cards.
It came. Okay, we need to pause for a moment.
Okay,
There's a
yes.
luchador Mexican wrestling game
Yes.
that came with a little ring to put together, and you rolled your dice in the ring.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm
we
gonna
have
look
to
that
see
up.
if we can get it.
Yeah. All right. All right. I'm gonna burn both my cards. I'm going to roll 2 dice during the excavation phase, and I'm going to get +2 on the next d6 rolled. I'm going to roll 2 d6 on the 13 that I have my 8 on right now. So here's the first d6. It's +2, so that's a 4. So it's got 12 on it right now. Second d6, I want low.
The more you tell me
Two.
about
I
this
got
game,
2.
the more I need it.
I'll
You know?
grab the red and the card.
Dice back.
Thank you, thank you.
Ruin. Draw a new ruin. Or the purple with 3 stones.
Oh, there.
Sorry.
Okay.
And a little belt buckle. It comes with a little cardboard championship belt buckle.
The toy factor on this game is off the charts.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game is like making my whole thematic heart
All right.
beat just faster and faster. It's really
I
great.
will roll my d8 on the red 17. there.
Don't you
Okay.
dare. Don't you dare.
Seal it. You got it. That's a
It's a
3. So that's 7. That's 13 on it right now.
But I will grab this.
Okay.
All right. I am
No.
going to, I guess,
It almost
try
got
and
covered
close
by
that
the
one
sands
out.
of time.
I'll just go full on D8 here.
It's a 2, so you get a stone.
Yeah. The good news.
Yeah.
That would be really cool to
All
get
right.
a new ring built.
I'm going to
That's
go
just
for
that's such a cool
D4
idea.
on that 15 pointer
We're
down
gonna have
there.
to look it up. We're gonna have to.
I got a 4. Nate.
All right. So I'm going to use my cards. I'm going to use Lost in the Ruins, reroll any dice already on a ruin. So I'm going to reroll my d8.
Okay. Yep.
It was a Kickstarter.
That's a 6.
It's a 6.
So
Kickstarters
my soul.
are frustrating
7, 8.
for game stores.
plus another, so it's 12, 13, 14,
Tough to-
15, 16, 17, 18. So you get the cards.
6 and 6, but you have the.
But I have the D8.
You have the
You have
D8
the
over the
D8.
D6.
So
Yep.
that's exactly the same thing we were hitting earlier, but Nate wins the tiebreaker.
Yep.
But you had 3 dice on that?
3.
Okay. So Travis gets 3 cards. Or 3 delvers. We reveal the second to last ruin. Interesting. You okay?
Take that from me.
Oh, sure. Thank you. This card.
Little standees. This looks real good.
I'm going to roll my d4 on the 17. Oh no. What do I want?
Amazon has 1 left. Just left.
I'll take that red.
Yeah, the Kickstarter things, the trouble is, in order to get enough copies to make it worth going in on for a game
Go ahead.
store,
Alright.
they have to know that they're going to sell them.
I am going
And that
to
can be
attempt
tricky.
to go on this 9 right here.
So, because it's a
Roll
bigger
D6.
output than buying through distributors.
It's a 3.
So there's
You
a
get a
high
good
risk
news.
involved,
Yep.
and that can be really hard
Nice.
for some game stores. I know
And-
Battleground
My turn.
tends to be a
Your
little
turn.
more conservative about
Roll a
Kickstarter stuff.
D8 on that 15.
Which is
I
frustrating,
gave you the
but
wrong
yeah.
card that I played.
What?
That was the one I didn't play.
Oh,
I gave you the wrong
you
one.
gave me the card that was in your hand and not your discard?
Yes.
Yeah, re-roll any one die on already on a ruin. That's definitely the
still
one you
have it.
used. Okay. I'm going to roll a D8 on that over there.
I like that. That's a good card.
Situational though.
It's
Yeah,
a
but it
1,
can be really
not
helpful.
a 7, a 1. But on the plus side, I get that red. I have built a thing with 4 red in it, so I'm going to grab this.
Oh,
I was trying
So
to prevent
at the
him from
end
doing
of the
that.
game, score 1 point for
Yeah.
every red stone. I don't know how much difference 4 points are going to make, but
Well,
I
Yeah,
have
okay.
it.
but that's
fair.
there's still
Yeah.
more red on there.
They
There
got
is.
one copy,
Your turn.
and that copy is now yours. That was probably a good call.
All right, I'm gonna go.
If my game store had gotten it, it would have been mine.
4, 5.
I would have it.
Yeah, I'll go D8 on that one.
But yeah,
Sure.
like side, that was hard. But now it's got a distributor,
3.
so it's not. But until
So
it
that's
did, it
3,
was like, well,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on that right now.
All right. I am going to play a new discovery, which is +2 to any one die already out. I turn this 3 into a 5,
Okay.
and
That
I'm
only
going to
needs
roll
4
my
more.
D8.
Okay.
you guys only have like one more ruin or 2 more ruins.
Then you've got 10 on that, so you
There we
get
go.
it. Bag.
Yeah.
And now we reveal
The final game.
the end of game.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
And this is
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
a deluxe special end of game that you can only get if you buy this game from your local game store. So what happens is,
Hey, Patrick!
hey Patrick, how's it going?
We're playing Unearth, and we are showing
We are
off
actually
a
at the end of the game.
special promo card that you can
So,
only get.
Destiny of the Delvers. Draw 2 more end of age cards and play them both.
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah, this does not come with the game. You have to get this
That's
as
such a
a
cool
prize.
idea. I like
Oops.
that. Detail.
As a prize for buying the game from your local game store.
Promos,
So,
promos,
take 2.
promos. Same one as last time.
Okay, +1 to the dice roll for the rest of the game. We'll put that in here.
And each player,
Oh, look at how pretty that is.
That one's
It's-
pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, can I
Day
see?
of Rest.
May I
Each
see?
player draws 3 cards from the Delver deck. So,
Aw,
1, 2,
they all get
3.
to like hang out and
1,
chew
2,
on this
3.
mesa.
1, 2, 3 for you,
I'm
Nate.
tired.
Maybe meet a mesa.
I've been digging all day, man.
Yeah, they've been delving. They've been delving mightily. Okay. Whose turn was that?
that was my roll that scored the ruin. So
Okay.
I mean,
it's
yeah,
your turn.
same. DG Dell.
Okay.
I always try to buy
your,
from a local
circles
store
have gotten a
first.
little
Same
bit
for
bumped.
books.
So they have.
We have a really nice independent bookstore in the Boston area, Porter
Okay.
Square Books, and they
I
ship.
am going
So I always try to go
to.
through them these days, unless I absolutely can't get it.
I'm going to play Band of Delvers, which is the one that lets me roll 2 dice during my delving phase, or during my excavation phase. I'm going to roll 2 d6s, both on this card over here. And they each get +1 because of the end of game thing. So this is a 4, and 3 becomes a 4, and this is a 6. So that worked out pretty well for me. That is definitely more than 15 on there.
Yep.
And the 6 is the highest die, so I
Okay,
win.
you get it.
And you get a card.
I do.
And I will pass the turn to Nate.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, I'm a librarian, so books are kind of a thing for me. I have opinions
What do you?
about
don't show
physical
us your
books versus
points.
ebooks.
These are my revealed ones.
What?
Those are his regular ones.
These are my regular
his
ones.
hidden ones.
These are my hidden ones.
Okay, well, I've lost track of what you bought, so
No, yeah, but it's open
Those
knowledge.
are his revealed ones.
Yeah. I
You're
suppose it
supposed
is.
to have those visible.
Yeah, it's
are you?
Yeah.
I've been keeping mine face down.
You're supposed to be keeping them face up. It's the hidden ones you keep face down.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one was my hidden one.
Well,
Well,
that's fine. Yeah, I have complicated opinions
sure that's true?
on ebooks versus
When you claim it, you
physical
don't turn it
books
over?
that have to do with like permanence of media and owning the rights to your media, and also
all right. I'm gonna go
whether
D8
you're
on
going
the
to
green
use
one.
it in 10 years. Because you think about floppy disks.
1. But
You can read a floppy
I
disk.
will
these
take-
days.
Well, it turns into a 2.
Even
It
if
does
you
consolation.
can,
Into a
it's
2?
harder to come by in the tapes degrade. So, yeah, I
Minor
have some
consolation.
thoughts, but
You
I
are
also
correct.
don't have any problems with ebooks.
The player adds that
It's
face
just
up.
there are always going to be physical books that
So-
I want
and
to
I will
Honestly can't remember
I
which
guess
one was-
take a lesser wonder.
I'm going to say this was my hidden card, so this is what I've got.
Yep. Things
Go
aren't
ahead.
looking good for me.
Go
I mean,
ahead.
I've bought plenty of ebooks.
All right. I am
But
going
most of them I've bought
to-
copies of them so that I have them.
There's
around
no
all the time.
red things left for me to get.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I mean, space
do an
issue, that's a
expedition and
great
choose where to put it after I roll it.
Okay.
And
Digital
I am
media
going to
is
go
definitely
for
space saver, and that's awesome.
but I'm actually going to go for a D4 here. So
Yeah, anything
Okay.
you want to be able
Rolling
to
it.
use
Oh,
or
you
have in
decide after you roll
20
it. Sorry.
years.
I'm
Physical item.
slow because I'm tired.
yeah, it turns into a 4. So I'm going to re-roll it because I can re-roll it
Aha,
because of
yes,
the
Yes,
benefits.
yes.
Because those degrade even if you don't use them.
And that is a 2, which turns into a 3.
Yes.
But that works.
You get a rando, and you finish a circle.
Sure do.
And what are you going
Fair.
to grab with your
Yeah, board
random
games
there?
definitely.
I think the
are
guess
only
you have
thing
to
I
do a
can
lesser-
grab
lesser
is
wonder.
a lesser
Our
wonder.
apartment is,
Yeah.
is chock
Some points.
and Lego.
My turn?
That would swing it back around to you, yes.
Okay, I'm going to roll a d8 on that 17 over there. And it's a 4, which turns
And
into
I do
a
find
5.
any of the actual physical Lego.
There we go. And that goes over there.
Minecraft just doesn't cut it for me.
And past an 8.
Doesn't have that visceral putting something together.
Sorry.
We have the same sort of thing here. DG Dill says, I drive an SUV, my games live in my car. Yeah, Andy's car is full of games. My car is full
my
of
car
games.
is so full of games.
You can't give anyone a ride.
I can't.
Yeah.
It's
My car
got
has a
like
bunch of
all.
games. Thank you, Patrick. We got new lighting. We got
Oh, I'm glad that. Yeah, you
Looks
can
Yeah.
read
so
these
much
cards
better.
a lot better
we have
now.
a light actually behind Andy. And we've turned off the bar light up top so that you can actually see the stuff on the table.
And we've got a placemat with
Yeah, the mat. Definitely.
Yeah, we also put a cloth down on the table.
Every day, a little improvement.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to play some cards
Coughing.
on Ancestral Plane. The next D6 gets
Yeah, it's
plus
basically
2.
Yep, we've seen
Passenger
that.
side front seater.
Ancient map. You may re-roll your excavation roll.
if you can contort
Okay.
yourself around the game
And
boxes.
restoration.
Yeah.
You may re-roll all your dice.
On camera.
Oops, sorry.
That's okay. I mean, you're sort of waving it at the camera, and I don't think anybody's able to see them, but that's okay.
And expedition. You may choose where to place your excavation roll after you roll.
So, okay, tell us what. That's a lot of cards. Tell us what's going on.
Bit by bit.
So,
Patrick,
okay,
yeah.
first, I'm re-rolling all my dice.
Okay.
That's a 2, which turns into a 3.
And you get a
You
thing.
get a stone.
You get a stone.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. And this one you're re-rolling.
Yes.
7 turns into an 8. Nice.
And I will roll.
And then you have a whole bunch of other effects.
Yep. Yeah. So I may reroll my excavation roll. The next D6 gets +2, and I can choose where to place the excavation roll.
Okay, so roll
After
your
I roll.
D6. It is I can't see
2. It's a 2.
which becomes a 3. You
Becomes a
can
3,
re-roll it if you
which
desire.
becomes a 5.
Oh yes, because +2. Yep, it's a 5. You could re-roll it if you so desire, or you
Nope.
could just put it on that 13 and instantly win it.
Yeah,
I had a
that's what I'm
card
going
that
to
was
do.
the opposite
Do
of
it.
that.
So
DG
we'll
dealt.
just
Door
do that.
Open
Get that over to you.
from the
Thank you very
outside.
much.
I had to let everyone in from the inside.
Travis, I believe Nate has done a bunch of stuff. Nate,
Yes.
can I have all the discards? Don't give me your hand this time.
I only have one.
Okay.
It's the same one I didn't use last time.
Lost in the ruins. Reroll any one die already in a ruin.
Nice.
Ah. It is now a 4. It
It's
stays a
still
4 because you
yeah.
can't get bigger.
But I can re-roll a 4.
Yes, you can re-roll a 4.
So
I'm glad you're remembering that now.
that's a 4. So I can also
No, we already decided you can't do that.
re-roll any one die already on a ruin.
Again, so you lost
Again.
in the ruins. Okay.
So let's.
Okay. You really want to get more wonders.
You keep rolling that 4. That die is weighted.
But it turns into a 4.
Or anyway.
A 3 that becomes a 4. So
Yeah,
that's
because
it's still a
it's-
4. Right?
Yeah, +1 to all. That's not
Yeah.
a may.
Yeah, that's just a
You
guess
do.
what.
Re-roll all of your dice.
Okay, and that's the only die. So re-roll it.
2.
It becomes a
It becomes a
3.
3. And now you're going to keep that?
Ah, I'm gonna keep it so I can draw.
Yeah. I figured that's what you were digging for.
Yep. So we're gonna place that one right there. All right, and now choose a number and re-roll all dice with that number showing. I choose 3.
Yeah.
Ah.
DG
You're
Dell
just
says
doing
that was
all the re-rolling.
all those ones coming back from earlier.
Yeah.
You rolled all the ones out of your die.
4, but I
Well,
can
you
re-roll a
re-roll
4.
Yep.
A 1 turns
becomes
into
a
a
2, so
2.
you get another.
And this
You
Mine has
re-roll
a
that
2.
one as well. Yes.
Oh, we're re-rolling all the ones that have that number.
All that had a 3 on it. So.
Yeah. Go ahead.
4.
Okay. You
All right.
can't re-roll a 4.
I cannot.
Still playing
Choose
cards.
a number. Re-roll all dice with that number shown.
2.
2.
Okay.
Is what I choose.
You're going to get that third wonder.
3 turns into a 4.
You
I
can
re-roll a
re-roll.
4.
Come on. This is actually pretty
Becomes a
amusing.
3.
It becomes a 3.
3.
And you build a wonder.
And I build that wonder.
Um,
Will wonders never cease?
it's
That's
another
fantastic.
lesser wonder. That was amazing. And that's all just from your hand. You
Yes.
haven't actually taken your turn yet.
Now I'm going to actually play my and I'll just throw expedition in there as well.
Is that the roll an extra die?
I
Oh, no,
may
you
choose
choose
where to
after
put
you
it
roll.
after I
Okay.
roll it.
You're rolling a
And
D8?
for good measure, no, I'm going to keep it as is. I'm just going to roll that D8
Roll it.
and see what may.
Roll them bones.
It turns
One
into a
that comes
2.
with 2.
Yep. So I'm just going to put that here because
Okay.
why not? And I will draw another.
Yep.
You got pretty
Okay.
tessellations.
Yeah. Wow. That was an impressive turn.
That was really
I don't think I
impressive.
can take that impressive a turn. It's my turn.
Oh yes, it is. I'm sorry.
I'm just going to play both my cards. The first one I'm going to play is give -2 to one die already on a ruin. And I'm going to give -2 to this 3.
You monster.
It's a 1.
Why would you do that?
And then I'm going to play Ancient Map. I may re-roll my excavation roll. And I'm going to roll a d6 on this card over here. I get a 1 that turns into a 2. Do I want to re-roll that? I suspect I do. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah.
11.
I definitely-
Yes. You have to roll a 6.
3 becomes a 4. I should have kept the old one. Oh well. That's alright. Nate's turn.
All right. I'm going to play Forlorn. Give -2 to any die. And I'm going to
765. Okay.
And I'm going to roll
That's got
my D8.
11 on it right now.
3
Becomes a 4.
turns into a 4.
Okay.
Boo.
Yeah. All those rerolls.
Yep.
Die wound up a 1.
Yeah.
So that scores.
Yeah.
Just rolled all the other
Does it?
numbers
12,
out of it.
13, 14. No, that's at
No,
17. Sorry,
That's
that's
17. No, that
yeah,
doesn't
that's you.
score. Does it? 12.
12.
Oh, yeah.
Plus 5 is 17.
Yeah, but you get the card.
And
Yeah,
I
that
win
scores
it.
to you, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But I get 2 thingies.
Yes, you do. Here are your 2 Delta cards. Okay,
All right.
Travis.
Got a D6 here, and there's only one place to go.
Yeah.
So 2, which turns into a
3.
3.
You got a thing.
I don't think I'm making another
Yeah.
another
unless
run
you've got
here.
something
but-
awesome in your hand, or unless we roll. If we both roll 1s,
Yeah.
All right.
We might be able to drag this out a little bit longer. But
so there's 3, 4, 5, 6 on that 15. I'm gonna roll a. What do I even? I'm just gonna roll a D8. Let's just do this.
1
It's
goes to
this-
2.
Oh, it was a 1?
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me.
I thought it was a
I
7.
thought it was a 7.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
couldn't see it from here.
It's a 7, which becomes an 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Arrgh. Okay. Nate,
Okay.
you get that card. I don't see any way that you don't get that card.
I do.
But you
Forgotten
might get-
song. Choose a number. Reroll all dice showing that number. I choose 8.
Oh, okay, fine. I reroll it because
Yeah,
it's my
you-
die.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a 4 becomes a 5.
Now I will roll my D8.
It's a 5.
4 becomes a 5.
I'll do it.
So, yeah, that's 15. It's a tie, and it's an unbreakable tie.
Yeah.
So the card just goes away, nobody gets it.
Boo.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter that people get Delver's cards because nobody gets points for Delver cards. Do you guys want your cards?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll play it on my Phantom turn.
Yeah.
Have
So
another
that's the end
string.
of the game. That is discarded. And now we count up points. So I've got 4 points from my named wonder. I've got my hidden card is another light blue. So all of the 10s, one never came out.
Yeah.
So you guys had them in your hidden cards, or they were all in the cards that were put in the box. There's one that's in the box.
Yep. This was my hidden.
That was your hidden.
Lilac.
This
Nate?
was my hidden, and then this
And that's
one.
the one you drew
I
out of the
drew.
box. That's
Yep.
all 5. Wow. So one never showed up in the game for me to buy.
No, this one did.
Oh, did you get that early on?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I didn't get the 5 colors, which is okay. That's fine.
But I did.
Nate did.
Go you. So you get 5 points for that.
I get 5 points for that. I get.
These don't count. They 2 points each.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's 6. 12. Another 12. 24.
Yep.
3 points for my wonder. And
That's 27.
and then the 5 points for the one for the one of each.
Yes. Wait, so it's
12.
that's 12. 12.
12. 24.
24. 25, 26, 27.
7.
And then
then
5
5.
points for getting one of each.
So 32.
32. How'd you do?
Less. We get 6 and 2 for 8. 10, 15, 3 wonder bonus brings me to
5.
20.
20. Okay. So I had 3 is
12.
4 is
20.
20, so that's 32,
You win already.
33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
You win.
Nice.
Okay.
Well done.
Decisively.
Yeah.
Well, I did buy a lot of cards. I was
You did.
I only ended up with one wonder built, but I bought a lot of
Yeah,
cards.
well, and that was one wonder that gave you 4 points on its own.
Yeah, but I think I had the most entertaining turn.
Definitely.
You
definitely had
win the
most fun
Thank you.
trophy
turn.
for
Thank you,
most
DDL.
entertaining.
DDL is applauding you guys.
Aw, thank you very much.
Thank you
That
for
was
watching.
so much fun.
Yes.
That was
And
a
I'm
fun
glad
game.
we got to play with. I stacked the deck to put this in.
yeah, I
obviously.
mean that's fine.
But I'm
we
glad we
wanted
got to
see
play
it.
with the Destiny of Delver's card.
All kudos to the team of Brotherwise Games.
Oh yeah.
They've made another good one.
I have to say, having played it now, it's
Yeah.
not as complicated as
Yeah,
it seems.
yeah,
When
yeah.
you look at the instructions, you're like,
What is all
oh
this?
my
No,
god! you build a
I
thing
understood
and
it
you're
with
buying
5
things
minutes of
and
watching you
this
play.
and
It's very
that.
much.
No, once you start playing, it's pretty intuitive.
Yeah.
I'd say the trickiest things
Named
are
Wonder.
Yeah,
Okay.
named
figuring
Wonder.
out the scoring the first time around,
All the colored ones go in
and the
there.
tiebreakers.
Oh, the
Yeah, the
tiebreakers is so
tiebreaker stuff.
confusing. So
Yeah, but I mean, there's
the,
no
the
way.
tiebreakers, if you have
know.
matched points at the end of the game, is also confusing.
Yes. Yeah, there's also a thing with tiebreakers. It has to do with your bricks, I think.
No, I think that's
No.
where
I
the
think it's the
numbers
number
on the
at the top.
cards come in.
That's
Oh, okay.
That's where those are
That's
actually
where-
relevant.
highest
That
value,
makes sense.
Tiebreaker.
highest value relics
Because those are
in
the
the
most
case
expensive.
of
Yeah.
tie-in
Yeah,
points.
that makes sense.
All right, so let's see.
They all make sense. There's a lot to keep in your brain.
Yeah, but
But
while
yeah.
you're playing, it's really not that hard to keep track of it. I wasn't sure if it would be, but yeah, actually playing it.
I'm
I
wondering
am
if
super glad I got
felt
to
more
play this. I was really
So-
when I found out when you guys said you were playing this, like I really wanted to.
Yeah,
glad
I'm
you
glad
got
you
here.
did.
And I'm
I
glad I
played
got
it.
it on the second game. It was great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's not a super long game.
No.
No.
And like I said, like 5 minutes watching you guys play, I knew exactly what I
Yeah,
needed
you
to do.
got the core hook.
Yeah,
you
like
didn't know how the tiebreakers worked.
Yeah,
because
right.
You hadn't had a tie.
Firefly
so you didn't
definitely
get
But-
is
that.
a
but-
game that's
yeah,
going to stay
but
complicated no matter what you do.
one flub wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
No,
So
I was
we're
glad.
being-
Also, we got to see how it played with 3, how it played
Yeah.
with 4.
True, yeah.
When did you play before?
Or we didn't play with 4 because I wasn't
No.
playing. But
No, we played
it's,
with 3,
I mean,
yeah.
it's the same basic idea, but playing with 2 is pretty easy because they tell you there's a rule to how many relics you have out or how many ruins you have out at
Yeah.
any given time. And when you're playing with like 3 or 4, it's the number of players, like plus a certain number. When you're playing with 2 players, you just put like 4 out. Like it's a very specific number. And you also take more out of the deck, so you're playing with fewer that you're revealing. But it tells you right in the instructions right at the beginning, which is really
Yeah,
nice.
what's
So this is the box. You can see it's got a vacuum form set up so that you can fit all of your stuff in it.
Yeah, that's definitely
It's not gonna fit on
an
document
improvement over
cam,
Boss
it's too big.
Monster.
Yeah, I'm just going over.
My question about it is, if I sleeve up my cards, will they still fit in the box? And I suspect so, because there's a lot of
Looks like
space
they
in there.
will. It's a pretty big.
Yeah,
space.
you know, I think even the
one
small
right there?
ones will fit
Yeah.
because there's enough gap and it's plenty deep enough.
So we're being asked by Patrick what we're playing next week, or
That
what
is
will
an
be
excellent
in the poll.
question.
He's hoping for photosynthesis. That's definitely one that
Photosynthesis
we
is going in
want
the
to put back on the
poll.
poll.
Vast is going in the poll because I really want to play Vast.
Yep.
I've put it in the last couple of weeks and it hasn't won yet, so
Yeah,
That's in there.
sleeves for cards have to be a thing at this point. Game makers have to realize at this point that game players really want to protect their cards.
yeah, and it feels like there is room in here
There's
enough that
wiggle
if you
room in
sleeve these
there.
cards up, they're
I'll
gonna
definitely
fit.
give him credit for box space compared to Boss Monster. Like,
Yeah.
oh, Boss, but
I love the Boss Monster box
boxes,
design,
but yeah, they're
Yeah.
hard. Well, I got the nice collector's box.
lunchbox? I have that too.
So that made it a
Yeah.
little
So
bit
yeah,
better.
Patrick, we'll put up a poll.
Well, I'm gonna put it
Vast
together
and
now.
photosynthesis
I'm putting
will
it together
definitely be
now.
up on there.
So
What else do we wanna
What
put
else
on
do we
there?
want to put in there?
So that,
What games would you guys be interested in playing on stream, or can you even be here next week? I know You have a little one at home, so
Yes.
that is a
Yeah, and
situation.
I
A
can't.
limiting factor.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee my my schedule. So
So I'm pulling
Yeah.
the document camera over to myself.
Yeah,
Is that an
if you're able to just
expansion
drag
for
me
Labyrinth?
for
Yeah, it is.
anything, I'll play anything.
I just don't know what's come in new lately.
I enjoyed this
Did
because
you guys get any copies of Not Alone?
Yes, there is a copy of Not Alone down there. I kind of want you to be here to play it,
That's true.
because Not Alone
Aren't they
is your game.
It is.
You picked up the first copy that we got in the store.
Yeah, and the
So-
only copy for months.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else.
Friday is the 8th.
Let me look at see if I can find. Well, there were some pictures. Cancel.
and it was such a simple little thing too. But having the D4 and the D8 on both ends of the spectrum to have the one that's
low
sort
die and the high
of designed to collect stones,
Yes.
and having the one that's designed to
And I
close
think
out
you have
Attack
to
on
develop
Titan.
a
cards.
strategy. And like with Dice Forge, you have to have a strategy early on in the game and stick to it.
I'm not opposed to other people playing Attack on Titan, but I cannot play. I can't deal with Attack on Titan. There's something
yeah,
about
too much guru.
Yeah, I can't
Even
do it.
the game,
I can't do it.
the
just-
board is a Titan,
Squick.
and it looks gruesome because that's
it
what the
grosses
Titans
me
are.
out, and I can't deal with it, so I would not be on the stream. If other people want to play it, that's totally cool, but they don't really come with a way to put them in the base box. But their box is very nice, the goblins.
Yeah, quick, what's another dice-based game?
Give me a second. I'm putting together my
They do have
streaming survey here. Yep.
So yeah, that's the goblin expansion. I will be painting them, and once they are fully painted, I will be playing with them on stream again. I know. Yeah, I had to get it. I had to. And when they come out with the larger figures for the base game,
Yeah, I
I
don't-
will be getting those too.
Matt said he was having some trouble getting a hold of those, so
That's
it
okay.
may be a while.
I can wait. Travis, we have a message in the chat.
Well, there
what's
you go.
the message? You have to read it out to us.
Per my wife, Trav, I think you're good to do a stream next week if you want.
Aw, that's sweet.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, love.
We like Travis on the stream. It's fun to play with.
Yeah. And like I said, you got a positive response on our YouTube channel. So, folks, if you haven't had a chance yet to check it out, we do a lot of different social media stuff. Amanda and I record a podcast every week, which is posted on SoundCloud. I don't know if I put a link to that down here on Twitch, but in our YouTube channel there's a link.
Mysterium. I haven't played Mysterium.
You haven't played Mysterium yet?
No.
I've
Okay.
I want to
that-
play Mysterium. I want to play Mysterium.
I've been wanting to. At some point, we got to play Betrayal.
So I'm thinking October
When the
should be like
I was thinking about
Spooky
doing
Game
all
Month?
spooky games in
Yeah.
October. Yeah, I
we
think
should do
that's an
Spooky
excellent
Game Month in
idea.
October.
October.
Also-
I want to do last Friday someday
Okay.
in October.
So
I'd
put
love to.
Mysterium in the poll.
Okay.
So we'll have Photosynthesis, Mysterium, and Vast on the
Yep.
poll. But keep in mind, Betrayal is definitely We're going to be doing spooky games in
I think
October.
I think they're asking. He's asking what Betrayal is. Betrayal on the house. What, Betrayal on the house at Haunted Hill, right?
Betrayal at House on the Hill. I think.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
haunted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Betrayal at the House on the Hill.
Yes.
It is a very cool
It's a lot of fun.
exploration
Can
slash
be a
trader
longer
game.
game.
Yes.
But
Okay.
it's a dungeon delve, sort of. You know,
Where you're building the house.
exploring a house as you go, and then you're collecting various items, and based on what is revealed, which is kind of random,
Yeah.
something happens at one point in the house, and somebody
Yeah, he's
betrays
familiar.
everybody else.
He's a regular.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know who it was.
Yeah.
So photosynthesis.
So yeah, we'll
vast.
put that into the October game pile.
So
I
not,
think
not to delve too far into the weeds as far as that one goes, but just theoretically, would the betrayer maybe just step out for a minute?
Yeah, that's
Let the good guys discuss strategy.
yes.
well. That's
I think we can
that's the way it goes. Is,
Yeah.
is because the betrayer has to read their own stuff and
Right.
find out what they have to do to
Yeah. But in terms of stream, he's saying.
Oh, yeah, well,
Yeah.
we'll have the
We could
betrayer
totally
step
do
out.
that.
I
Yeah.
think that's what they did on I think they played it on tabletop.
Photosynthesis,
So,
vast.
yeah, like that, where the same person
Steve's
always
the
ends up
traitor.
being the traitor.
Mysterium.
When we do, so we're gonna, coming up in November, we're gonna be doing a very long day of gaming. The Extra Life Gaming Marathon is a 24-hour charity
That's in
marathon for gaming,
November.
where we do
What's
like
the date?
raffles and fundraisers in the store, and we stay in the store for 24 hours, actually longer than 24 hours. And sometime in the wee small hours of the morning, we usually run a giant game of werewolf. And when I say giant, I mean over 30 people. And it's a lot of fun. We actually have
Especially-
videos from previous games up on the YouTube channel. And one of our regulars, a guy named Cookie is always a werewolf.
It's always the werewolf.
It's always a
I don't know
werewolf.
how it happens.
And every single time,
This is what 2 years in a row now.
yeah, every single
Multiple
game, he'll be like,
games.
I'm not a werewolf. And everyone's like,
You're the werewolf.
okay, he's the werewolf. No, we got to give him the benefit of the doubt this time. So it's this device.
And I think
he's
they've won every time.
Always a werewolf. Always. So, yeah, it's a 25-hour marathon this year because it's over daylight savings.
Yeah, same as it was
Another
last
one.
year.
Last
Oh,
year.
man.
We get real punchy. Andy makes waffles. It's great.
Yep. We have some of the video from last year, which was
Yeah.
lower quality, but we have some of that arched on our YouTube
So
channel.
it was
which is
some of our
definitely linked
earliest
down here.
video stuff. I usually get a really big Lego kit and build it and do a time
Here's
lapse
the survey,
video of it.
guys. I just put the survey in the chat.
Yep. Surveys in the chat for next week. But yeah, do keep in mind, I think it's November 4th.
Photosynthesis.
So it's going to be
Yeah, that
like
wasn't
4th
on my
into
radar at
5th,
all. I took a
basically,
look
because
on
it's an
that on,
overnight
Doesn't
thing.
it look
So
amazing?
we basically
That's
like
a really
start
good
at
concept,
noon
and it was
on
only
the
because I
4th
liked
or something,
the look, aesthetics,
and go till
of course
noon the
dice
next
of
day.
this.
Yeah.
And
That
we get
that I
real
vote for this,
tired.
but
I get
photosynthesis
very
is definitely
cold.
one that I'm interested in.
So
Yeah, no, I voted for this one too. Just the minute I
end
knew
up
that it was
like
the Brotherwise
wrapped in a down
team, I'm like,
blanket.
yep. Because
Oh,
Boss Monster
sorry.
is one of my favorite games.
You're gonna be traveling. We'll stream some of it, and then if you can be on mobile, you can catch us on mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll stream whatever
We're
we
going to
can.
have.
We're just gonna do
There's
as much
plans
stuff
for a
as we
lot
can.
of interesting stuff. There's usually, we've got Rock Band,
Yep.
but this year we're also going to have PSVR, multiple PSVRs to set
Yep.
up. So there's going to be virtual reality. There's
We're
going to
gonna be
be
doing
Rock
board
Band.
gaming.
Does
there's
anybody
gonna
have
be
an
board
Oculus?
gaming. What?
Does anybody have an Oculus?
Yes.
rig that
who
could run
has
it?
There's somebody
I don't know who has
in the
the
Battleground
Oculus.
regulars who has one. Maybe Ron
Because, like,
Kim?
you
I
know what would be
can't remember.
awesome to do? Stop talking or everyone explodes.
That's on PSVR. I
It
have
is?
the manual. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I've got it on my PlayStation. So
Yeah.
we
So
can
we'll be
definitely
doing
keep
some really
talking
cool
or-
stuff.
and
Oh,
nobody
you'll be
explodes.
driving. Well, a lot of
Yeah,
the
don't stop
VODs,
talking.
a lot of the videos from
Stop
the
talking
stream will
back.
be VODs. They'll be, archived. We'll put them up on YouTube.
Yep.
Is that?
Oh, hey, that reminds me. Folks in chat, I have been creating highlights periodically, and sometimes I forget to get the good
Yeah.
moments.
If
So-
you clip something good,
Yeah, if you clip anything that you think is awesome, do tell us so that we can have that clip. We'll broadcast it through
Yeah.
our Facebook page and put it out on the Discord and stuff. Because I don't have time in my week to go through the entire stream and pick out the
So
best
will-
bits.
DG Del, you'll be exhausted. So will we.
Yeah.
We
Exhaustion
can all
buddies.
be really tired together.
Now
The
the,
first year we did it, I
think
built the
that's the theme for
sand crawler,
this
the
year.
Lego sand
Extra
crawler,
Life,
which
do you
has
do
all
that
sorts
here
of
in the
Technic
admin
bits
Yes. That's right.
in the middle.
So we'll have the streaming rig up here going
it's a
all
mess in
all
there.
weekend.
It's so
We'll
fun.
periodically take it down, and then, like I said, PSVR
But yeah,
downstairs.
do join us if you can watch the videos
Rock
after
Band
the fact. That's awesome too.
downstairs.
Lots of stuff going on
and
simultaneously.
at some
Amanda
point,
builds Lego.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I've built. So I built the
Lego
helicarrier.
helicarrier. Yep.
I built the sand crawler, and
the
last
Bat
year I
Cave.
did the classic bat cave.
Yep. For some of
is
them, we
really
got time lapse photography. We have to
Yeah.
do a better job with the time lapse this
Yeah.
year.
So
for
yeah,
Lego.
we're going to be doing some fun stuff for that, and even if you can't join
I'll
us
have to-
during it, we'll be putting the
I'll have to see
videos
if
up
I can
after
do
the
the
fact.
thing I wanna do.
And you can always donate.
If you want to donate, we'll have links up to donate towards our
God, I can't believe
the
it's 2 months
store's like
away.
fundraising goal.
Yeah.
We do like raffles in store. We don't really have a way of doing the raffles online, but yeah, if you want to help us hit goals,
And Extra Life, definitely a worthy charity.
Extra Life is really awesome. So yeah, look forward to that. It's going to be really fun, and in the near future,
Yeah.
we'll have people voting. I know a couple of people have already voted, and we'll be playing something else next week.
Yep. We may possibly be able to do more Magic Monday.
Yeah.
I want to try and get that to be a regular thing, although Amanda and I may not be able to do it.
Yeah,
but we
not
may
every
get
Monday.
other folks in the store to do Magic on stream. And at some point, I know Amanda wants to do
Yeah,
all-day
totally.
Harry Potter. Especially now that we have the monstrous box of monsters that adds 3 more years onto the Harry Potter, so you can
Wow.
play
I
it
think it's
for
actually 4.
10 games,
I think
11
it's 4
games.
more boxes, yeah.
That's
And
going to be
it
an
makes
all-day
it a
thing.
5-player game.
That's going to be awesome.
It's going to be great. I want to get Sarah for that. We
Okay.
have to get Sarah here for that because she's my.
That's the deck building game that
Yes,
came out
Yes.
last year,
the
right?
Harry Potter deck building
Yeah, we
game.
played the first 2 years on stream at one point, but yeah, you can play all the way through, and the new one adds a bunch more like games to play on the end of that.
So yeah, I remember that coming out last year. I never ended up getting to play it. So
It's gorgeous and
It's
it's
fun.
It is fun, and it's a great introduction to deck builders because it starts out with year 1, which is easy, and then each progressive year adds
sort of
more
add-
mechanics.
and gets harder.
Yeah.
almost like a legacy component, but
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, to an extent, but yeah, but
Yeah.
You don't actually save
Save.
your
You,
game or
you
anything.
lose your deck because you didn't study over the summer and you've forgotten all your spells.
Yeah, that's the flavor.
It's a little too close to home.
I know, right? I thought that's a really good little in-flavor thing. Yeah, I got the promos for it. Yeah, the Harry Potter deck builder, I just really like it, and the expansion just came out, so at some point I want to do a day-long thing for it. But that won't be during the 24-hour thing. But yeah, we'll have a whole bunch of different things
Yeah, many plans
going on.
for exciting things to do on
And
stream.
we have lots of other games coming out and games we want to play, so yeah. So if you want to watch us play Magic, Monday nights, not every Monday night, but Monday nights in the future, we'll post about that. And board games Friday nights. And that's weekly,
Yeah,
whenever we can.
we like doing board games on Friday nights.
Yeah.
I don't get to play as much Magic, but that's okay.
Join League.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing the Exelon League, definitely.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
oh,
fun.
excellent.
We could go on for a
We
while.
could go on
If you
and
want to hear
on.
us talk about Ixalan, the
Yeah,
most recent
Nate
podcast
will be
has
joining us
babbling
for
about Ixalan.
a Exelon story podcast at some
Orthos
point.
for life.
Yes. But in the meantime, I think we're going to wrap things up.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. That
Thank
was
you.
so much fun. And I feel like every stream is the best stream.
Yes.
You guys make
All
it the best
streams,
stream.
best streams.
You guys out there watching us and communicating with Amanda, thank you so much. And so glad to see you guys all again.
all the
Yeah,
magic knowledge
but
tomorrow.
our videos will be archived, so.
Yep. All right. I'm going to call it a night, guys.
Good night, all.
Good
Good
night.
night, everybody.
Thank you for watching.